read those charts.
Let me see what freedom's like without dollars and gold bars. In other words, I'll hold my keys. In other words, let's make history. Fill my wallet with coins and let me hold out all forevermore. You're the currency I stand for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. Yes, oh Bitcoin, your love is true and unconditional. You're my knight in shining armor in this dark, cruel world. I honestly don't know what I'd do without you. You're not just any digital currency. There's only 21 million of you. And in a world we share with like 8 billion freaking people, that makes you very special to me and so many other. Because only so many people can hold you. I am so happy I found you. And now you're going to love the coins and let me hold it out forevermore and more. You're the currency I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. I do. Fill my wallet with coins and let me hold out forevermore. You're the currency I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, I love you. Hodl. I do, and Bitcoin, I know you stand for financial freedom. No one else can do what you do. If that isn't true love, then I don't know what is. And you provide me with trust and transparency. We've been through the bear market, the bull market. You shrugged off those naysayers, you always came out on top. You don't play games, you are my digital soulmate. You fix the money and you fix the world.
There is no second best.
Only you. Only you. Fill my wallet with coins and let me hold at forevermore. You're the currency I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, I choose you. In other words, She's got the keys to the future in her hands, trading in crypto, making her own demands. Charts on fire, markets on the rise. Blockchain babe with the laser eyes. On the race, she's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games, while the world goes up in flames. She flips the coins, never looking back. No fear, no doubt, she's on the attack. Buying the dips, stacking up her stash. Blockchain babe with the laser eyes. On the race, she's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games, while the world goes up in flames. She flips the coins, never looking back. No fear, no doubt, she's on the attack. Buying the dips, stacking up her stash. Blockchain babe with the crypto cash. On the race, she's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of games, while the world goes up in flames. On the race, she's a blockchain babe. No cash, no cage. She's got wallets full of gains, while the world goes up in flames. Blockchain babe, she's here to stay in the world.
What's the second button? There is no second pass.
Welcome, welcome. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're not losing your mind and freaking killing people. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Alrighty, alright. Let's get the show on the road. Yeah. It's another day, guys. It's another day in crypto. Another down day, too. What the hell, guys? What the hell? Milk Money's here. How's it going? What's up, everyone? What is up, Milk Money? Monday madness, indeed. Pulse Move Monday. Pulse Move Sunday into Monday. Man, it's been crazy, guys. You could not predict what just happened. No one could have. Yeah, we're riding the bear. We're riding the bear. How you guys are doing? Okay. Hope you guys are fine. Let's see what else we got here in the chat. We got Milk Money. I'll bring on the flames. Let's go. Good morning, good evening, wherever you guys are from, where you guys are at. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, we in this mofo says, grease up Nebs guy. Yes. How you doing, Neb? How you doing? Happy Monday, fam. Happy Monday. I see you, Nebs. Yes, I see you. Yeah, Ben over there. Jeez, what's good? How's it going, Cliff, as well? How's it going? Attila, also in the chat. What is up, my man? What is up? What a Monday. Please, Green Tuesday and Wednesday, hopefully. It's starting to look like Japan wants to at least play that game. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty. I say that and I go back to the chart as it was just pumping as when I got on. Not looking like it is anymore. Oh, jeez. Yup. We're back to it, guys. 109.8 now. Damn, back to 109.8. We'll get the dancing mascots out of here and get the show going. Right. There we go. Boom. I'm losing my marbles, says Nebs. Shredded, says Colin. Of course, my man. Of course. Thank you. Yeah, I'm still at work listening as I finish my day. Of course, Milk Money. Yeah, still making that fiat, and so we can burn it tonight.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace.
Jesus.
Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Yes. Yeah, Spence is also here as well. Bitcoin is 103. It's always been 103, and will always be at 103. Yes, I remember those days. Spence. 103 is a nightmare, man. I hope we don't go back down to that, but we're not that far away now. We're bouncing at the very bottom here, the very bottom. This is basically a dead cat bounce. But do we have support down here? We've already broken through the big one. That was, of course, 110. After that, I mean, that's pretty much it, man. And we can go back as far as we want. Let's see. 107, that's the next big one. 107 next drop, if they want to continue to sell it in the foreign markets. Open right now tonight. Let's see. I'm okay. Yeah, my dad got Matt Adam here. Good morning, good evening, good. How you doing? I can't get my day straight anymore, man. I completely lost all sense of time after what was it, Saturday night? Oh my god. Yes, it's 301 Spence. Yes, 301. I was upside down. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm buying this week. I'm laughing manically while doing so. Yes, that's how you do. That's how you know you're in the win it. Ben, you have it. You got the look, man. You got the look. Oh Jesus. I'm buying. I have to.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yes. I'm manically laughing, 100%. What is up, Spence? What is up, Ben? Yes, Jake the Snake is also here, bringing on the flames. Let's go, my man. Let's go. How's it going, Jake? How's it going? Spence says, not the marbles, Ben. Anything but the marbles. Your wife must think you lost your marbles now. After all the magic beans you bought. Oh Jesus! All right. So yeah, let's dive into it, guys. Of course, weekend didn't work out so well, did it? No. Up until this morning, we actually held our bear. we held our bear. We completely lost it at the market open, and it's been falling down ever since. It's been a really rough and tumble kind of day. We've had a lot of metrics come out. One of the big ones I was looking at earlier today, because I live in the state of Illinois now, is Chicago. Employment rate in Chicago is disastrous. They basically are going under down in flames. Chicago's going down in flames. It's not great. So I guess if we have some time, we can get into that. But of course, I want to try to keep us going through the metrics tonight. But yeah, we went into very positive spin off into the weekend. Ramona and I almost got our call. We called for $5,000 breakout for Ethereum over the weekend. We got 49, 50, 60, almost 70. We were $40 away, $35 away. That sucks. And of course, the Bears have won, and we're gonna get into that. If you guys haven't heard already, this morning we covered it. It was like 24,000 Bitcoin were sold off. It was right around this point right here over the weekend, right around 3 p.m. Boom, right there, around 3 p.m. I remember exactly what happened because I woke up. That was when I woke up from Saturday into Sunday, because I stayed up all night with you guys. I don't know if I can stay up that late anymore, guys. That was bad. It threw my entire schedule off. I woke up today, so I couldn't sleep last night. I stayed till like 5 in the morning. Anyway, I don't want to derail the whole thing. But anyway, that's what's going on right now with Bitcoin, of course, falling down and doing the dead cat bounce at the current moment. Have we found a bottom now? 109. Are we going to break further down to the downside? I got some interesting things pulled up. Again, it's a very highly manipulated space right now. Again, to do that over a weekend when there's low liquidity is disastrous for the markets. You know, Bitcoin's a lot more resilient when 24,000 or 30,000 or 100,000 is being moved around or sold off in the middle of the open market during the day, during the weekday. But during a weekend with no liquidity, it's terrible, terrible. When there's no a Bitcoin to jump back in and also getting swapped up quickly while everyone's on the weekend, relaxing and everything else. So yeah, we're gonna get into all that. I'm holding my bear, not your beer, but your bear. Says Milk Money. Yes, hold your bear. I hold mine every single night. Very closely. God. Gamma Goddess also coming in with $2 super chat. Thank you, Gamma Goddess. How's it going, Gamma? How's it going, Gamma? Good evening, Otaku and Chaos family. DCA is the way today. 100% Gamma. We're going to get into some DCA opportunities, too. There honestly wasn't that many this morning, but now that we've had 2 more legs down with some of our coins, there are a lot of opportunities, and we're going to get into that as well. Thanks, Gamma, for coming out tonight and enjoying some of the Crypto Chaos with us as well. Thanks again for your contribution in these trying times. Let's see. Out of all the noise, Otaku lives in the illest. Oh, Jesus, Jake. Jesus. Is this the beginning of the bear market? I mean, we never really left a bear market, really. I mean, I don't know. We've been in a bull, out of a bull. It's been a kangaroo market. It's been up and down and left and right. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think we're in a bear market just yet. We haven't lost. We're not done with the run, but we haven't really started the run either. I mean, I don't know. No parabolic moves just quite yet. So Crypto JPEG says, give us some good news, Otaku. I'm forcing myself to be strong by the dip, but feeling like a sissy bear chicken wuss with these prices. No, my God. By the time you're done with this live stream, you know you're going to want to buy some of this dip. We're going to get into some of our favorite coins, see what is sold off enough now. I'm sure there's some coins now that are looking at 30% off on the month by now. Gamma, I drew Ramona and you this weekend in Otaku's chat. Really? Really? Oh my God. That is awesome. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. I think I might have seen that. Yeah. Oh, with the jackets, right? I think I saw that, Ben. I think I did. Wait, Jake the Snake too? No, wait. No. I got to go back and check it. Yeah, I got to go back and check too. Oh my gosh, I got to pull that up now. I'll just show you guys on the live. Why the hell not? Oh, jeez. We do got to get into some of these metrics, though. I got a lot of news pulled up. We got to go over. Let's take a look, though, because I do like what Ben is offering, what he's dishing out. Let's see. You guys are probably going to be there before I even get there. Here we go. You couldn't help yourself, huh? You couldn't help yourself. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do remember seeing these. But I don't remember seeing Jake. Is that Jake? Yes, Ramona. Yes, you two are doing great again. Thank you again for the $5 super chat. You two are doing it again. Rob is on live on Patreon, and you are here live too. Yes, this is my normal scheduled programming. I don't know what's going on with Rob. Jeez. I'm sorry, Ramona. Yeah, really, I am going to check it out then. Your mama's highly manipulated, says Jake the Snake. Speaking of Jake, oh, look, we've got Super Danny coming in next as Master Chief. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. I didn't see that one yet either. Oh my God, guys. I've been literally sleeping all day. This sucks. There's Jake the Snake at McFreedoms. There we go. Oh, this is awesome, guys. I love the I love the community in the chat. Oh my God. I love it. Absolutely love all of these guys. 100%, guys. Thanks again for all the love and support in the chat. I love it. All right. Let's get back into it, guys. I gotta get into the metrics and all the stuff and things. But that is so cool, Ben. I'm happy that you had some fun this week. Nebula also asking when lube. Come on, Nebs. You know.
When will then be now? Soon.
Oh, jeez, man. We just had a ton of lube on Friday. And then, yeah, we used it all up, I guess. I mean, there were literally swimming pools full of lube. How did you use it all already? Oh, jeez. I don't know. I'm fine. I don't know. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with all of this. It's all fine here. How are you? Oh, okay. So anyway, Bitcoin right now still coming down on the live book map brought to you by Kimba the White Snow Line. Don't pay for something you get for free. Thank you, of course, Kimba, for providing these for free. And I don't have to pay for no damn subscription to every single thing on earth. I'm tired of all these subscription models when we lost that neutrality. Anyway, moving into this, guys. This is what we got. Boom for Bitcoin tonight. Looks like we are digging down into the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, we are. We are definitely digging down, digging deep. We'll take a look and see how much Bitcoin is left on exchanges to see what's really happening with manipulation. Because if there's still, again, a lot of Bitcoin on exchanges, we know that this is all just, bullshit. Bullshit, really. I lack of a better word. Yes, Ramona coming in with another $5 super chat. Thank you, Ramona, for supporting the live stream. When will then be lube? Hit the like, please. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you. Yeah, for reminding everyone in the chat to hit the like. We need to shill harder. Trying to get to 1,000 subs before the bull run, the real bull run. What is? Oh yeah, I forgot. There are bulls. Yeah, there still are bulls out there. I mean, I'm a bull. I'm a perma bull. Yeah. Right. Jacob Snake needs a new lizard suit. Not enough. All of them are fire. 100% gamma. 100%. Yes, I do love those pictures as well, Ben. Bitcoin is literally crashing slowly, says Felix. It is, but this too shall pass. It's all in the present moment. We've been here before. Jeez. All right. So that's what's going on. Let's take a look closer in with Bitcoin's price action. There it is. Whoa! All right. I just lost my controls again. Oh my god. There we go. So yeah, we can see it's smashing down here, and the next line in the sand that actually people are kind of betting on and putting a little bit more in the local level is going to be 108 probably. We were stuck at 108. Remember the last time we were stuck at 108 was again just Dispense's defense. Just as long as we were stuck at 103. We were stuck at 108. That became the new 103. And I made that point very clear when we stuck there. And I'm like, oh my God, 108 is now the new 103. And then we popped off and we never came back down. And so 108 is probably going to be the new line in the stand tonight. We'll see if Japan is smart about this and buys up this dip. Because that's usually what happens when we have these significant pullbacks in America. These silly wussy bears... Right, silly wussy bears, as someone said in the chat. Usually, sell off and get it's overreaction, and then the foreign markets buy it all up. That's typically what happens. But we have a lot of economic headwinds ahead of us too. So I do want to get into that if we have some time about what's going on here in some of our major cities in North America. Okay, let's get back into the rest of the metrics. U.S. national debt currently sitting at $37,278 billion. Getting closer and closer to that $300 billion. I mean, that's a third, guys. That'll be a third. Once we get to that 333, it'll be a third of another $1 trillion spent this year alone. And it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going on forever. All right. We also have, of course, poly markets betting right now. Fed decision in September, still the one we're mostly looking at. 75% basis, 25 basis point decrease in September, still on the table. It's very likely we still get that, but there's a lot of talks right now saying that it could push us further into, economic turmoil here in the States, and that may not happen just as we want it to in September. Even 25 is not that big of a deal, honestly. They really need to do 50 if they want to move the economy. But at some point we are going to have to eat this, guys. We're going to have a real recession. I've been saying this for years. We can't keep kicking the can down the road forever. If we want a free market in the United States, we need to have a correction and a recession. Someone's got to pay for this, right? Someone has to pay for this. And that's why I invest in Bitcoin, because I don't want to pay for it. All right, moving on. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 59 with the stock market ending today It's not too bad for the overall sentiment, the overall feel of the market. Did okay today, but man, we are far away from where we were just a week ago. And then, of course, Crypto Fear and Greed sitting right now at 47 in neutral. When I started the live stream, let's refresh right now, because we do not sleep in our space, and it is sitting at, drum roll please, boom. Oh, so close to fear. Up 1 point though. Up 1 point. Still sitting in neutral. So we're still waiting on a positive day. Maybe markets start to gobble up some of this and continue onward with Bitcoin purchases and other crypto assets. A lot of Bitcoin too, also still kind of circling out, rotating to other assets, as this is the typical play. It's a little late in the cycle to be doing this, to be honest. Usually this happens like the end of the first quarter, but here we are. We're at the start of the fourth quarter, and we're doing it right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, we're also sitting at the Dixie, still hanging on to about 98 on the day. We had that fall off last week because of the the dovish stance from Powell, and then of course we're climbing back up now as the economic fears start to persist. Now 98.31 on the Dixie. Still not too bad again on the year. Still looking great down and to the right. Hopefully that continues at the end of the year and we get some rate cuts. Because the housing market, man, oh my God. The housing market seems like it's going to collapse here soon. Okay, yes, crypto bubbles. We're finally here. We made it, guys, on the day. Everything's sitting in the red. It's a beautiful day. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. What are you guys buying? What are you guys buying? I have not bought anything today, actually. I bought some on the weekend. I was thinking about buying today, but I figured we could kind of wait and see if there's even more of a pullback. But 10% down on Sui, man. I just want to jump in there and buy some more. But I got to be good. Sitting now at $3.36 on Sui, one of my favorite L1s. We also have some other coins down a bit more. Most of them are meme coins though, like Farcoin sitting at 17. But there's some other diamonds in the rough here, like Optimism's down 11%. They just got a decent partnership. I forget what that was about. I already forgot. IMX, Mutable X also. What was Optimism? What did they get there? Was it Japan? I think Japan had a big partnership. Was it Toyota? I forget now. There's too many things in our space, guys, to keep track of. Injective, yes, Injective also down over 10% as well. Lido, these are all just down on the day. If we go out a little farther on the week, we start to see some more opportunity. Let's see what we have here. Mostly just Soros, but Soros already pumped like crazy. It's already up 20,000% on the year. So again, not a huge pullback yet for Soros. Yeah, it's still on the week. Is not enough really to really choose a winner here. Polygon's probably my favorite pick on the week. Down 12%. I still call this a sleeping dragon. Filecoin still hasn't done anything this year as well. Still down 47% of the year. There's a lot of coins that still haven't moved at all yet. And then going into the month, this is where we start to see a little bit more. Render's down 20% on the month. Pengu is down almost 30%. Again, kind of utility meme play. Weird, I know. Sky's down 35%. MakerDAO's down 35%. It's still harder and harder to find a deal, even with this pullback, guys. Even with this pullback. So everyone's freaking out right now. I'm not freaking out enough. I want more freak out. I want more blood. Come on.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, jeez. Fetch AI, Say's still probably my favorite on top 100. That's probably going to be still my DCA bag. That's probably going to be DCA into today. 15% on the month still down. This is near where I just bought again. Back the beginning. Oh no, right there, right before we did the run up. Yeah, so I bought another bag there. I might buy another bag of Say. 15% down. That's gonna be my pick on the month. Quant's also down 15%, 16% too. It's also down a decent amount this year. It's up 48% on the year. That's not too bad for Quant. Quant's a huge play. If you guys are familiar with Quant, I don't want to get into the logistics, but it's one of my favorite products. I don't actually hold any right now, but I did during the bear market. It did well. All right. So what else do we have in the top 200 assets? Again, this is not financial advice, guys. I'm just telling you my personal opinion by looking at coins with true utility in the top 200 that I really want to DCA into for the bull run. Jasmine's down 15% on the month. Turbo, I know some of you guys like Turbo. I personally don't like it, but it's down 25% on the month. Virtual's Protocol. It moved into the top 200 now. It's still down near 30% on the month. If you guys don't have any iPlay, at all, even any exposure of AI agents, if this trend comes back, that's going to pop off like crazy. It's still up a shit ton on the year, though. 3,000% on the year. Yeah, it's probably not my favorite pick on the top 200 then. But it's down quite a damn bit, and I think that that trend's going to continue for sure. Wormhole's down 16% now on the month. I've been DCing more into Wormhole lately as well. It still hasn't done anything on the year. It's down 72% on the year. Still one of my favorite DCA bags. That's got to be it. That's probably going to be it. I have plenty of Pith, and some of you guys like Pith as well. Down 65% of the year. Still hasn't really ran yet. Down 15% of the month. Still not a bad place to be DCing back into. If you guys like Pith still. XYen is still the big taker here. 30%. 30% on the month. Yeah, it's done. Of course, it had to break out at the beginning of the year, so take that into consideration. But still, is going to run pretty well, in my opinion. Has been held back for sure, and hasn't had any major listings yet. We don't have an. Well, we have. I mean, it's on Coinbase. We haven't got the Binance listing yet, so we're still waiting for that narrative to play out as well. So, if you guys have bags of these coins, I'm pulling. Pulling out of my butt here. Those are probably ones I'd be looking at. CVX, I don't know what this is. This just moved into the top 200. It's sitting at 179 in market cap. I'm not familiar with that. Take a look into that if you will, but it's down a decent amount, decent chunk. It's up 60% of the year, so not too crazy. Yeah, my big takeaway here, ZBEX already moved. Yeah, like it's still up. It's still around 205, right? 2046, 205, so close to where it was even at the beginning of the month. So it's still up on the month. Down 7.8% on the day. Still one of my favorite projects, but I think it's not sold off enough. Anyway, so that's my takeaway right now on the current market cap coins. 200 and 100. I'm gonna say is my number one pick for me personally in the top 100. Number 2 is probably going to go to either Wormhole or XCN, depending on what your bag size is. I really like Wormhole, though. I'll probably add more Wormhole and Say after today. All right, not financial advice, guys. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I do not, I cannot provide you financial advice. This is just what I like to, I do, guys. Bitcoin's down underneath 60% dominance again, even further. This is the lowest we've seen in a while, quite a while. Sitting at 58.65% today. We haven't seen it this low since the run-up of ETH last week. Last week, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Or was it? This is only the day. Was it the week? Yes, right there. Right there it is. The 22nd. The 22nd. So we're 3 days. We're 3 days behind. So I'm assuming after this sell-off, we're going to start climbing Bitcoin's dominance back up closer to 60. Hopefully we get closer to 59 and then just fall from there, continuing the altcoin run. If not, there might be bigger things happening in the economy and everything else going on right now. We'll have to figure that out as it comes ahead. Okay, market cap for altcoins, as I just went over most of the top 200 anyway. I think we can skip most of this. I do want to point out the market cap right now is sitting at new lows for the week, 3.78. That's a quite a substantial pullback. We haven't seen it that low since the first initial breakout towards these $4 trillion targets back in the beginning of August. So we basically Bart Simpson the entire market from the beginning of the month to the end of the month in terms of market cap. It's kind of funny to see that. You can see a Bart Simpson right there in the last day. 2 days, 3. Okay, that's from Friday to the weekend. The whole weekend right there is a Bart Simpson. But the entire thing, the entire month will be one at the very end if this continues. All right, so that is, of course, your general roundup of metrics. We got, of course, my favorite one next. Boom! How many Bitcoin are left on exchanges, guys? With all this crazy sell-off, everyone freaking out and their hair's on fire and all that crazy shit. Bitcoin's still sitting at what? What? All-time lows. I tell you guys, every time I pull my trash out, how many Bitcoin are left in the bucket? I don't see any. I don't freaking see any. I don't see any. Even on my desk, I don't even see one. Yeah, I don't see any, guys. And it doesn't look like much has really changed. Bitcoin is still sitting around the lows. We're up a tiny bit here, a teeny tiny bit. You can see we just kind of went up from 2.24 to 2.5 over the last day. We did hit a new low. It was the lowest we've ever been was on the 17th to the 20th. that's when we started climbing back up, with some Bitcoin being sold off around those ranges. Hopefully you guys were able to see that when I was scrolling through. I don't know if I was scrolled up high enough, but yeah, it's still sitting on the lows, guys. We're still sitting at the very damn near lows. Again, Michael Saylor's bought up all the Bitcoin that's going to ever be minted this year. If you more than that, of course, he's exceeded that. I think the end of last month. With between him and BlackRock and every other institution that's picking up all these Bitcoin, we've already cut these cycles basically in half, and in half. It's the next 2 or 3 high cycles, the way that they're buying these coins up. All right. So anyway, so that's of course my favorite metric to share with you guys. Nothing has really changed. Nothing has really changed. We're still eliminating all of the Bitcoin off exchanges. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's a paradox, and we're going to get into why here soon. All right, top 100 public Bitcoin treasury companies. Michael Saylor, of course, purchasing more today. If you guys caught the morning live stream, you heard the announcement from Saylor. Yeah, he purchased another 3,000 Bitcoin today. I don't think they show the exact numbers on here anymore unless you're paying for it. Yeah, we covered that this morning. I got to do a roundup, of course, at the end of the stream on Twitter. BlackRock, of course, does not stop accumulating as well. They're damn near 750,000. So damn close. Look at that ridiculous amount of Bitcoin. Almost 1 million, 750,000 loading. They're pretty much already done, and they're there, and they're accumulating it, and they're just giving, of course, everyone the cash back. This is not in kind yet, and I don't know if this will ever be in kind. They might have to start another one that will be in kind. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out after that's been approved. It just hasn't gone into effect yet. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, in-kind Bitcoin is basically Bitcoin for Bitcoin. You're paying in cash for Bitcoin, and you're going to get Bitcoin on the way out. Since the ETFs were established in America, they were cash in, cash out only, even though certain countries have already gotten them, like Hong Kong, out the gate ahead of us for sure. Anyway, so yeah, we're looking at Bitcoin rainbow price chart, still telling us to be buying. We're not even back in accumulation zone, guys. This is stream buy zone. This is like the low of the lows. The lowest from here is either Bitcoin's dead or fire sale. It's so stupid how early we still are in terms of price action. We've done nothing. We have done nothing. And anyone who says that the cycle's over is, I don't know, freaking lost their marbles. I don't know. Ben, what do you think? You said you lost your marbles. What do you think? Oh, jeez. All right. Let me know in the chat what you think, Ben. Bitcoin's still holding number 7 in market cap as well, getting ever so closer to silver. Silver coming up a little bit closing in on it, sitting at 2.165 trillion, coming up to Bitcoin's 2.19 trillion. It's not that far away from being flipped by silver. It's been a while since we've been flipped by silver. I think we were there back in February, and then maybe went back and forth March, and then that was over. That story was dead. And then we flipped all these guys, went to number 5, and then came down to 7 again. And it's just been kind of back and forth for the last few months. All right, guys, let's get into some news. Of course, with that bear there, you know where we're going. You know where we're going. It's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be fun. We'll share the lube together. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. All right, let's get back to the chat real quick, catch up with you guys, and see how you're doing. Jesus. Not enough, says Greased Up Debs guy. Not enough lube. Yes, Ben Lawrence says 37 trillion, and we're crazy, right? Yeah, we're crazy. Jeez. Extreme neutrality again. yes, Colin. Rob plays WoW. I didn't know he could earn any more respect from me, but he totally did. Gamers for life, 100%. Day guy, 100%. Hello Kitty. He also plays Pokemon too with his kids, I believe. I know he knows Pokemon. That's still one of my favorite pastimes as well. Hello Kitty. Super Island Adventure. Oh my God. Wait, really? Wait. What about what about Hello Kitty Crazy Carts? Hello, crazy carts. Anyway, 5,000 Ethereum by Wednesday. Short squeeze? Yeah, I can see that happen, Jake. Depends on the reaction we get from the markets tonight into tomorrow's open. Earnings is this week as well. I think Nvidia was today. So we already got one of the bigger ones out of the way. It's all noise until ETH breaks 5,000. Really, 6,000, says Ben. On the bright side, I have a dry powder coming in on. I wasn't expecting to use until September. Nice. I'm happy to hear that, Jake. At least 5,500. Ben Schiller. 5,500 fries? What? All right, okay. Of course, I got you, Ben. I got it. Of course, Ben. Ben and Jake require that I shill harder. Yes, let's shill harder, guys. I need to shill harder, please. For the love of Jake the Snake. Long live the king. I need to shill harder, guys. So we need to get to 1,000 subs. We are 150 away still. We gotta get there. We gotta get there, guys. This is it's crazy. It's crazy. We're struggling. We're struggling here at this 150 away level. I am trying to choose between Miria and Zebek, says Ben. That's a hard one. It's a hard one. Miria is more risk, higher upside. Zebek is just fire. I love it, but it's already had a major pump. There's still a 10x away from Zebek, and maybe more. But it's getting harder to get more than a 10x out of maybe Zebek this cycle. So, Miria hasn't gotten anywhere near 10x. It's at the very bottom. So again, more risk, more reward. Why not both? Why not both? Why not both?
I'd buy that for $1.
All right. Jacob Snake says thank you. I'm going to live forever. Oh, damn. That's a crazy statement, Jake. Long live the king of Ohio. McFreedoms has no sats, no service sign. What is this world coming to? McFreedoms is not even going to get off the ground if this is going to be the way this cycle goes. Jacob Snake says I'm pumping with Nadix and Miria until then. Match Zebek in a coin amount, then back to Zebi. Zebek's still holding up my entire portfolio. It's absolutely amazing where that coin has gotten us. From what was it 309, 306 at one point maybe, to where we are now at 205, 204. It's amazing. I'm blown away. I think I invested like 10 grand. I got 100. I mean, I'm happy as a clam. It's holding on my portfolio, and I'm grateful for every day. I look at my portfolio and it's not under like another 100 grand. God damn it. Oh, jeez. I'm pumping the Nadix and Miria until then. Match Zebek in a coin amount and then back to Zebi. That is what I'm thinking. 8,000 in Zebek and 7,000 in Miria. That's not bad. That's not a bad split, Ben. Where do you think Miria will be when Zebek gets 2 cents? I'm still very, very cautious about Miria. I have a huge bag of it, and I'm not very proud to say that anymore. I'm still not very happy with the project and where the project's been taking. Some of their games are still not fleshed out. I actually went into, was it MetaRush over the weekend? I went into MetaRush over the weekend again, and I can't, like, even to log into that platform, every single time you have to like sign in, and it doesn't hold your MetaMask wallet. You have to connect to a MetaMask wallet in order to get in the game and do stuff. It's not very consumer friendly, normie friendly by that means, normie friendly. And I'm telling you, you have to be normie friendly if you want to make money in Web3. You got to make it seem like it's not a Web3 application. And it's maybe 2 cents. Yeah, maybe 2 cents, Jake. I'm not wishing for the moon on it. I'm probably gonna start DCing out. Want to get close to my buy-in. Pull some more of that out, and but either way, everything's gonna run. I'm not everything, but I have conviction and belief, I guess, that Miria will at least come out of this ahead. If not, it's just gonna be another one of those duds. It might be the I don't know, the Terra Luna of this cycle for me. I don't know. I'm just not very high in my convictions about it anymore. They do advertise a lot, but they have nothing to show for it. All right, getting back into again. I don't want to completely just bash Miria. I would love for them to prove me wrong and like launch one of their games tomorrow, and it's amazing. But anyway, I'm just not feeling that way. Let's get into some of the news, guys. Bitcoin bears takes control. Key 110,000 barriers shattered. Bitcoin's price has slipped under 110,000 mark for the first time in 47 days. Bears currently have the upper hand, with the top crypto assets struggling to regain their footing after a latest string of pullbacks. The bear. Oh, jeez, guys, what the hell? I'm getting attacked by the bear. Bitcoin crashes below 110K. 186 million liquidated in 24 hours. It's actually more than that now. I think it's over like It's like $500 million, like 550, something like that. Bitcoin's week has been rocky, slipping at 5.7 against the US dollar since August 18th. By Monday afternoon around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it actually happened at 3. The top crypto slid from the 112 range down to 110. An hour later, Bitcoin traded at 109.4 and a 2.6% daily drop. This is, of course, because of an old whale moving funds around. I'm not sure if they do get this. They get into that here. At some point, that while activity was the culprit, while the massive hodler of unloading 24,000 on Sunday evening. Others blame the decline on exchange-traded funds or ETF outflows and broader institutional sell-offs weighing down the market. Some of it's bots, too. Is when something big like this happens, when there's no liquidity, bots pick that up pretty quick and also, again, continue their sell-off because they do everything by averages. And if they see a big flux in the market like that, they're going to go into effect. Outflows and broader institutional sell-offs weighing down the market. The slump has ripped across altcoins and derivatives markets with $895 million, so almost $1 billion. Damn, it's up to that much now? Holy shit. My God, that's a lot. Wiped out in liquidations just the past 24 hours. In total, 809 million came out of long positions, including 287 million tied to ETH longs. 186 million out of Bitcoin longs, and some from Bitcoin long positions. 195 for liquidated from the top crypto asset, slipped under 110,000 threshold. This is almost the exact opposite of what happened. Oh my God, when was that? Last weekend, I think it was, right? Before we opened into, oh no, it was like Monday, Tuesday. It was when we had the PPI. Yeah, the PPI came out. That was a week ago. Yeah. My God, 2 weeks ago? Everything's a blur. Everything just blends in together. Anyway, the $110,000 serves as a key resistance for a psychological barrier for Bitcoin as slipping beneath its hands of an advantage to bears. Momentum indicators and moving averages, convergence, divergence, MACD, isolator are all both signaling bearish pressure. On the daily chart, while moving averages have been broken, except for the exponential and simple moving averages, holding a 200-day trend line, a decisive Bitcoin price drop below that zone, spanning 103,689. There you go, guys. Back to that again. Forever 103. Always 103. It will always be 103. Yes, and EMA and 180.859 on the SMA. If we lose 108, we are more than likely going to 103. Again, those are the two key levels. We were stuck there for weeks, 3 weeks each, I think. It may have been 4 at 103 and maybe 2 or 3 at 108. But I remember that time period very well. It was between May and June. We were stuck there forever. It's before we got into 110s and we blasted off. Right. So yeah, could spell disaster at Bitcoin's price and jeopardize the broader bull run if this were to take place. All right, let's get into some more news. We got Bitcoin flash crash triggers a 550 million sell-off in liquidations. Pretty much the same thing I just covered. Don't think we need to go into that one. Wall Street's crypto titans billions in Bitcoin and Ethereum stashed away. In 2025, digital currency treasuries reserves took center stage as some corporations filled their war chest with alternative crypto assets beyond Bitcoin. The following highlights the top publicly traded Bitcoin treasury companies and the top 10 Ethereum traded companies. The top Bitcoin and Ethereum treasury companies are listed here. Okay, yeah, I just scrolled right past it. The year's theme was revolved around the institutional adoptions of crypto assets after strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, kicked off the wave of corporate Bitcoin buying. A string of publicly traded companies began to follow suit with Ethereum and other crypto alternative assets. For instance, on August 24th, 2025, 10 publicly traded companies holding 2,955,200 ETH with a combined value about 14.2 billion since August 24th. Topping the rankings of Bitmine Immersion Technology, holding an impressive 1.5 million ETH worth 7.29 billion over the past 6 months. New York Stock Exchange BMNR, of course, Bitmain has climbed 727% through its last 5 sessions. Bitmain has slipped 12%. Next up is Sharpling Gaming with 740,000 ETH valued at 3.5 billion in 183 days. Nasdaq has gained 27%. Jesus, SBET. And the last 5 trading sessions saw SBET drop 7%. In third place is Ether machine, sitting at 345,000 ETH, worth 1.6 billion. Oh, jeez. So yeah, you can see there. And there's ETHZilla, ETHZilla, Bit Digital, the Ether machine, SharpLink Gaming, and then Bitmine, with the, of course, accumulations there. Strategy Towers, of course, above all, with the 629,000 Bitcoin, dwarfing every other player in the space. Yep, and they are there. Again, the next one would be Mara Holdings. Marathon Holdings is holds 50,639 Bitcoin, worth 5.79 billion, and XXI, known as 21, which is of course Jack Mallers' upstart, ranks third with 43,500. It's pretty damn quick how fast he's been able to amass that, with the help of course, Tether and Standard Charter. Was it Standard Charter? I think it was Standard Charter Bank. All right, so yeah, that's what's going on with the treasury companies, specifically those of Ethereum and Bitcoin. And as of right now, it looks like there's a lot more money going into Ethereum, in at least the new upstarts. And we have a total here. What was the total? Bitmine sitting at 1.5, ETH about 7.29 billion. So we have here, what, another 1.6. Let's just make that 9. So that's SharpLink, 3.5. Let's say that's 10, 12, 13 between those three. Ether machine. So there's probably only like maybe like 20 billion right now, right? Yeah, combined value about 14.2 billion. Okay, so it's still pretty early for ETH. But if you exclude Michael Saylor, though, I'm curious to see what the difference is there in terms of what they've accumulated. And the top 10 companies control over 855 Bitcoin, well over 97 billion. So if you take out what's valued from Michael Saylor's company, which is what, 72 billion. That's still about the same, about 20, right? 15, 20. Yeah, so I'd say that there's still a lot more money in Bitcoin right now in terms of these treasury companies, but man, everyone is so far behind Saylor with this model. Okay, so that's what's going on with the treasury companies there. I just wanted to get an update because I was curious to see, again, the accumulation of both. Yes, altogether, these 10 companies control 855,000 Bitcoin, valued over 97 billion. Both are the Ethereum and the Bitcoin treasury firms highlight crypto's role as a centerpiece for some of the world's boldest corporate players in our space. All right, Ethereum crashes 9% after an all-time high. Market cap sheds 60 billion in hours on August 25th. Of course, this morning. Early morning, the 4,900 mark for the first time. Market cap dipped from nearly 600 billion to 529 billion dollars. So again, I was saying we just needed to get a little bit more closer to that 600 billion target to get to 5,000, and we didn't. We were so close. We were so freaking close. Hours after breaking past 4,900, Ethereum tumbled by nearly 7% to 4,415, causing the market capitalization, which had edged closer to 600 billion when Ethereum surged to a new all-time high at 4,955 on August 24th. Yeah, it was right on. So they have a different time period as well. I saw it. I experienced all this around 3 p.m. and so they say Ethereum fell at 2 or hit it at 2. Bitcoin fell at 3. I guess that's kind of what happened. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So yeah, the decline just about 529 million. I mean, it just sounds so manipulated when you look at the time frame. Ethereum runs up, new all-time high. An hour later, Bitcoin sells off. No liquidity on the market. Two biggest players in our space. The second largest one hitting its new all-time high. I mean, it just screams manipulation. It just what's the best way to stop the bull run is to make the one on the top fall first. I don't know, man. You got to make the giant fall first. I don't know. It's weird stuff, guys. So yeah, East saw a sharp pullback with a symptom of broader bearish statement that swept across the market, causing Bitcoin and most other high cap altcoins to endure significant losses within 24 hours. Bitcoin has also endured a rally after the U.S. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell held a stance at Jackson Hole, tumbled at 110,500, and of course where we are today. All right, I think we're pretty much done with all of this, but I've got some more. Wait, there's more. XRP credit card launches with up to 4% back. That's right, for all those XRP fans out there, the XRP army. You're getting your own card from Gemini, I believe is who launched this one today. They unlock full real utility, and you get XRP back, just like their Bitcoin back card. XRP is charging into the mainstream as a powerhouse for payments and rewards, now fueling instant crypto cashback with the launch of a sleek new credit card. New XRP credit card turns every purchase into instant token accumulation. XRP is expanding into the role of payments rewards, continues to gain momentum as it becomes integrated in the mainstream and financial tools. Crypto exchange Gemini announced on August 25th the release of this Gemini crypto credit card, XRP edition, a limited edition metal card that pays users directly in XRP. The development was publicly introduced by Gemini's official account on the social media platform on X. I'm sure they have plenty of ways to send you XRP for free in small doses when they're making like what 20-30% on people that don't pay their credit cards off for a month. Meet the Gemini credit card XRP edition, designed for enthusiasts. This limited edition metal card gives up to 4% back in XRP instantly. No waiting, just stacking. Available now. Issued by WebBank and running on MasterCard network, the card carries distinct branding with the Gemini emblem positioned on the upper left and the XRP symbol on the upper right. It provides the differentiated cashback tiers: 4% in XRP on gas, electric vehicle charging, and transit, 3% on dining, and 2% on grocery purchases, and only 1% on general expenditures. So again, not as exciting as you get for general purchases, as most people. I mean, mostly gas that's pretty good. 4% on gas. Everyone buys gas every week. For the most part. Ripple amplified the announcement on X, emphasizing the tailored card designed as a special edition designed for the XRP community, noting that the stablecoin Real USD is now supported for the US spot trading. Ripple said that it enables simplified trading, no extra conversion fees, and fast and simple access to crypto and a stable value. So that's what the card looks like there. And it is available to anyone who wants to spend vast amounts of money on credit card. I do this, but I also don't pay off my credit card. It's only like 12% a year. So anyway, getting back into the chat, how you guys feel about everything I'm talking about tonight? How you feel about the market decline, all the whale games? We got more articles about that as well. There's some weird stuff going on with futures. I really want to get into that one. We're going to get into that here next. All right, let's get back up here and say what's going on with you guys. 5,500 freedom fried? What? What the hell? I missed something there. Okay, 5K ETH Wednesday, short squeeze. It's all sure. I think I read some of this up to here. Okay, me too, Jake the Snake. Oh yeah, you're talking about the... Okay, I got you. That's what you're talking about. That. All right, I'm a little too far behind then. I'm pumping up Nadix and Miria until they they match Zebek and coin them out, and then back to Zebi, says Jake the Snake. That is what I was thinking. 8K in Zebek and 7 in Miria, and then I do Miria with the Zebek at 2 cents. Probably at 202, says Jake the Snake. I got you. BBB Beast Mode. How's it going, Beast Mode? How's it going, my man? Why am I so bullish today? Oh yeah, because we are about to be loaded. Yes, load on up, man. Load on up, Beast Mode. 100% Beast Mode, says Jake the Snake. There's no crying in baseball or crypto. Yo, Super Danny's in the house. How's it going, Super Danny? What is up, my man? What is up? Welcome you to the show. V-shaped recovery incoming. No sleeping till 2026. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go. Send it. Hey weirdos, how's it going? Strawberry Dragon's in the house as well. Are we there yet? No, not yet. But you know what's coming, guys.
When will then be now?
It's coming.
Soon.
I was watching the advanced trading on Coinbase, and at about 1 p.m. and Bitcoin went from 111K to 109 within the span of 10 minutes. Tons of dumping by whales, says Jake the Snake. Beast Mode says, hi Strawberry, flat tire a mile before arrival. Jesus. Oh my god. Jake Snake says, huge orders flew by, says Jake. Winkleballs twins. Wrinkle. You mean wrinkle, right? Guys, that's funny. That's funny, Strawberry. I'm stealing that 100%. I feel hungry, a little sleepy, says Fraser. Go get something to eat, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm feeling a little thirsty. I just gotta get more in me. Installing that solid state, and then the Windows installed, then all the other stuff. Yes, Super Danny, I gotta do the same thing too, man. I gotta do the same thing too. I'm glad you reminded me. I'll put it on my list because it's on my stuff I gotta do, man. Stuff I gotta do. All right. Yeah, my computer is just not handling it, man. It's not handling it. Okay, let's get back into the news. Cardano price, is it ready for a breakout as Hostin signals Ripple partnership? He was very open and adamant about the cycle, actually. I saw a clip. I forget where I saw him. He was referencing one of his lives. He answers questions from the from his fans, and one of the questions asked how he felt about the bull market moving forward, and he says that they're going to cut rates, and we're going to go to the moon. Those are almost the exact words. I'm probably butchering it a little bit, but that's basically his entire. I mean, he's been at the White House. He's got connections, of course, with all of these powerful people. He's been down the path before. I mean, he was one of the co-founders of Ethereum. I'm not going to get into the whole history with him and Ethereum with Vitalik, but yeah, it's coming, guys. It's coming, and Hostin has more to say about that as well when it comes to Cardano. We got to go to CoinGape to find the rest there, if it lets me read it. All right, so exploring why Cardano prices at the verge of a major breakout as Charles Hostin hints of a partnership with Ripple Labs. There's been a lot of rumors of a lot of coins being partnered with XRP or Ripple Labs here soon. Cardano, of course, is no exempt from that. Of course, there's also HBAR and then there's there's other ones as well. Cardano's price could stage a comeback as Charles Hostin hints at a Ripple partnership. The deal would likely see Ripple Labs mint the Ripple USD, RUSD, coin on Cardano. Technical analysis points to an ADA price soaring above $1.3 to its 2024 highs. Cardano's price has taken a back seat in the past few days, has dropped over 3 consecutive days, even as Ethereum jumped to higher record highs. So is ADA a price rip for the breakout after Charles Hostin teased a potential Ripple collaboration. ADA prices remained in a tight range the past weeks. I don't want to get into all the nitty gritty on the chart side. Let's see what he had to say here. Justin Cardano, founder, Charles Hostin says, we've talked about real USD. We're negotiating to see if we can give Ripple a path to Bitcoin for the pairing. The interest is more about using Cardano as a good access point into Bitcoin. DeFi, we're definitely looking at that. And of course, they've already gotten their path to Bitcoin. So this will be a method for XRP to have a path or a trading pair to Bitcoin. So that's of course Hostin's response to that. Most importantly, Cardano has struggled to attract a meaningful stablecoin activity due to its ecosystem. DeFi Llama data shows that the stablecoin supply stands at 37 million, with the top tokens being Moneda, USDM, Anzens, USDA, mother approved. Oh my god.
Stupid?
Okay, yes, and IUSD. It's too bad Apple didn't get to that one first. Its USDC and USDT supply are just 4.25 million away and 1 million respectively. Hostin also mentioned that its conversion with Ripple is centered around Bitcoin, which has its team been working on for years. A potential deal with the Cardano act as an access point to Bitcoin DeFi, with XRP playing a role. In another statement, Hostin suggested creating teams for Cardano, Near Protocol, and XRP to collaborate on long-term projects. Hostin's statement should be taken with a grain of salt, as in the past he's hinted of collaborations with Chainlink and SpaceX, and they did not materialize. Yes, I do remember the Chainlink one. The weekly chart time frame shows that Cardano's price has formed a symmetrical triangle pattern. Its upper side thinks at the highest level since December of last year, when it peaked at $1.3. All right, so it's still waiting, of course, for a big major move. We haven't gotten anywhere near previous all-time highs back in 2021, and the market cap and tokenomics are a little different, obviously. There are more coins circulating now than they were back in 21. All right, moving on. What else we got? Boom! SEC pushes back on the decision on Grayscale's Cardano ETF. Speaking of Cardano, they did not get the green light on their ETF as well, as they're pushing all of them back towards October. It's kind of funny how this is all playing out like that, huh? That they keep pushing every single one back. I kind of feel like if this was 2020, I hate to say this, if this was 2024, even though Gary was so against most projects, right, and being considered ETF, or considered securities, and blah 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 blah, we still had a pretty strong timeline for most assets. Now it just seems like they're already past due, and they could have already launched, and we're already at the end of the year. It's kind of weird because this stuff should have already happened like back in April, May. I mean, this is ridiculous. And the United States Securities and Exchange Commission has extended its reviews of proposed Cardano ETF listing. The decision was due to August 27th, but has now been pushed back to October 26th. Exactly. October. That damn number keeps, that month keeps popping up. When's Xi meeting with Trump? October. Oh my God. When is Solana getting their ETF? At least their decision, they got pushed back to October. XRP, to October. Sui? No, I think that's too early for Sui. Yeah, it's all in October, guys. It's too late unless we're gonna have this grand 2-day pump and dump. I don't know, man. I feel like this is moving into next year. I say it all the time now. Just everything is pushed way to the end of the year. Way to the end of the year. And I think with all the treasury companies gobbling up all the main assets, all we're going to have left is some of the altcoins. If they don't run, it's going to be a very bearish bull run. Jake the Snake says, with a $2 super chat, my man, boom. Maybe the ETFs are waiting for the money printer. Yes. Yeah, kind of. I mean, not real. And they're not waiting for the money printer. The ones that want to purchase those ETFs, the big institutions that really want to back them, come out with them. I'm assuming they want cheaper assets, so they want to be able to, cheaper dollars, right? They want to be able to borrow more cheaper. So they're the ones waiting for it. The institutions are waiting for it. Obviously, that makes kind of sense. That they would want to, load in that with less debt than more debt. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's probably it. Highly manipulated that direction. 100%. If that's what you meant, Jake, 100%. 100%. That's what's happening. And then they will be winning.
Win so much, you may even get tired of winning.
I don't know if we're going to be winning, but they'll be winning for sure. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I wanted to get into this one. I've been looking forward to this one all day. Bitcoin futures demands rises even as Bitcoin sells off. What gives? What gives indeed is the challenge of paper Bitcoin behind the scenes still at large? Is that really still happening? In the back rooms, do we have will games happening? What's going on with the futures market since there's more demand there with Bitcoin selling off? Let's get into that. That's over at Cointelegraph today. Bitcoin futures demand rises even as Bitcoin sells off. What gives? Bitcoin's recovery hinges on the resumption of the spot ETF inflows and investors' ability to compartmentalize. Oh my god. The whale selling and focus on fundamentals. Bitcoin futures demand continues to rise despite the recent price weakness, indicating a sustained trader engagement. Put options maintain a premium over calls, reflecting persistent bearish sentiment among investors. Bitcoin traded down to 109 on Monday. Yeah, we know. Despite the price decline, demand for Bitcoin futures surged to an all-time high, prompting traders to ask whether 120,000 is the next logical step. Bitcoin futures open interest climbed on the all-time high. Bitcoin sitting 762,700 on Monday, up 13% from 2 weeks earlier. The stronger demand for leverage positions shows that traders are not abandoning the market despite a 10% pullback drop since Bitcoin's all-time high on August 14th. While this is a positive indicator, has it really been that long? Has it really been that long? Oh my God, it's like almost 2 weeks ago. Oh my God. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Yeah, while the positive indicator, the $85 billion in futures open interest does not necessarily reflect optimism, since long buyers and short sellers are always matched. If bulls lean too heavy on the leverage, a dip below 110,000 could trigger cascading liquidations in the futures market. The Bitcoin futures premium is currently at a neutral 8%, up from 6% the previous week. Notably, the metric has not remained at 10% the neutral threshold for more than 6 months, meaning that even 124,000 to 176 all-time high failed to instill broad bullishness. Leverage shakeout highlights liquidity but sparks suspicion. 100%. The recent decline in blindsided over leveraged traders, leading to a 284 million in liquidations for long positions, according to CoinGlass data. The event showed that Bitcoins maintain deep liquidity even on weekends, but the speed of execution raised suspicion, given that the seller had the position for years. That's weird. I did not know that. I did not know that the seller had those coins in position for years. Let's see, Bitcoin perpetual futures annualized. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because we've been at 112 many times. I mean, we've got months of being in 112, right? At least 112,000. Back all the way back 112,000 since July. Since July. Before July. We first ran up 112,000. It's possible that those 2 times there it could have skipped his order. I don't know if I believe this. I don't know. It's the first time I've heard that the seller had that position in for years. Interesting. The Bitcoin perpetual futures funding rate dropped back at 11% after a short-lived uptick. In neutral markets, the rate usually ranges between 8% and 12%. Some of the muted sentiment can be explained by $1.2 billion in outflows from a U.S.-listed spot Bitcoin ETF between August 15th and August 22nd. The assets, whether the level of caution is worrying, traders should examine the Bitcoin options market. Sell options are currently trading at 10% premium over call buy instruments, a clear sign of bearish sentiment. While excess fear is evident, it is not unusual following a 6,050 Bitcoin price drop in just 2 days. Market psychology has been influenced by whales shifting exposure from Bitcoin to Ethereum, even though such flows tend to stabilize over time. And that was my big takeaway from this, is that typically these stabilize over time during the weekdays. It's easy because there's a lot more liquidity over the weekdays while markets are open and there's more liquidity. But during the weekend, that was my big takeaway over this. I don't know, but there's some weird suspicion over this being held for position for several years. I don't know. That's weird. What else we have here? Although the recent weakness has weighed in on sentiment, the prospect of a Bitcoin rally towards 120,000 has not yet vanished. Still, any sustained upside likely hinges on the renewed spot ETF inflows, especially as a global growth remains uncertain. For now, the 13.8 billion monthly options expiry on Friday serves as the catalyst as it determines whether investors re-enter the market. All right, guys. So, a lot of weird whale games happening. I still don't. I am no expert on futures trading at all. I am far away from it as possible. So I don't take my word on this stuff. But it does seem very suspicious that these levels that were in for that position for that long. I don't know. I'd love to know more. I'd love to know more. All right, let's get back into the chat. How you guys are feeling? Let's see if we can dig up any more breaking news tonight. There's no more crying in baseball and crypto. Yeah. Oh my God, I gotta scroll back down for you guys. Yes, Jacob saying big money. It doesn't like uncertainty. 100%. There are probably until the first rate cut to maximize ETF hype. 100% there, Jake. That's definitely going to be a catalyst. They are watching the M2 money supply closely, I'm sure. Yeah. Speaking of which, I mean, it still hasn't changed either. We're gonna get over there next. We'll do that next. Over to the real news over in crypto, and we'll take a look at the M2 money supply. So I have it pulled up from this morning. Yes, there's the M2 money there, guys. Beast Mode saying the move will be quicker and violenter than ever. Yes, Beast Mode, let's go. Yes, he knows what I'm talking about. sanguine group tonight. Yes. Where is the chaos? Where is the chaos, man? Oh, you're looking at it. Look at the M2 money supply. Isn't that chaotic enough for you? We're still waiting for 150,000 loading, according to the Bitcoin conference over on X. Yeah, and that's just only the tip of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg, because we're not going to stop printing money. You kidding me? We're going to stop printing money. You think Germany's going to stop printing money? You think China's going to stop printing money? You think Japan is going to stop? Speaking of Japan, it's been a while since we did this. What is Japan's negative debt to GDP is right now? Because last time we looked, it was like damn near 300% again. There it is, 292.9. It's pretty low. I mean, the highest they've been at 304. they're doing okay. Oh, God.
What are you, stupid?
Yes. Oh, my God. UK sitting at 114 negative debt to GDP. America, of course, over 100. China, reportingly, 86. Maybe 74 at Germany, 93%. India, 161%. Italy, 124%. France, you guys get the idea. Canada, 118%. Negative debt to GDP, guys. Greece, 198, 200%. Belgium, 118. You get, I mean, yeah, go on and on and on and on. Every single country, every single nation that's large, at large, is negative debt to GDP. And yeah, you could say, oh yeah, they don't have to. I mean, they don't have to be positive because they have to encourage growth in the economy. Yeah, whatever. But not that much. Not over 100%. It's ridiculous. I mean, if I were to go to work every single day and spend 100% of my paycheck and then borrow 100% more every single year, as a consumer, I'm not going to be in a good spot. Neither would you guys. Neither is our country. All right. So yeah, that's what we got on the news today. Tom Lee, what is he talking about today? Bitmain's ETH holdings up $110,000 as crypto bounce fails. Ethereum plunges 8%. So they are down 110,000. Okay. What else we have here? I just want to make sure we're not missing any breaking news tonight. Always make sure. CZ Office fuels $1 billion in Binance Treasury launch. His family office. He's not allowed to be a part of that anymore, though. So I'm not sure why they still call it CZ Family. BNB to 1 billion before the weekend. Jesus. To 1,000 before the weekend. Oh my God. Last time we looked at it was like 940 or something like that. Let's see what's going on with BNB. I'm not a big fan of exchange tokens, but oh my God, man, that thing has been killing it. 833 currently. Saw a high of 900 flat. I thought it was a little more than that. 900 flat. Basically 900 flat. I guess depends on what chart you're looking at too. What exchange? Binance. ChatGPT's Bitcoin analysis flags 112,000 support amid 2.7 billion whale liquidation. Damn, it's up to 2.7 billion now. My God. Let's see. ChatGPT says this is 3 hours ago. That's old. We already fell underneath 112. So that's already, that's already out the door. City executive warns stablecoin interest payments could drain bank deposits like the 1980s crisis. Yes, let's go. I like this bit of doom. Let's go. This is cool. City executive of some Citibank warns of stablecoin interest payments could drain bank deposits like the 1980s crisis as banking groups lobby to close the Genius Act loophole. Interesting. Citigroup's Ronit Noose warned that stablecoins interest payments could trigger a 1980s style deposit flight from traditional banks, according to a Financial Times report. Goose? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Drew parallels to the late 1970s and early 80s when the money market funds skyrocketed from $4 billion to $235 billion in 7 years, draining deposits from bank accounts from deposit rates were tightly regulated. The warning comes to the major U.S. banking groups lobby Congress to close what they call a loophole in the Genius Act that allows the crypto exchanges and affiliated businesses to offer yields on stablecoins issued by third-party parties such as Circle and Tether, which they've been doing for years, and they stopped it. And Coinbase, they did a reward and not a yield, and they found a loophole to get through it. That's what they're referring to here. So it's a yield as a reward instead of a direct yield. Yeah, it's still the same thing. Banking industry fears mass deposit fight. Banking trade groups, including the American Bankers Association and Bank Policy Institute, argue that the Genius Act prohibits stablecoin issuers from directly paying interest. Exchanges can still offer rewards to holders through the affiliate programs and marketing management arrangements. So U.S. banks have warned that the gap between the Genius Act could allow stablecoin issuers to skirt restrictions on paying yield to holders. All right, so that's still on the chopping block, it seems like, on the Genius Act, and they're going to correct that through the market. Oh my gosh, the Market Clarity Act, right? The Clarity Act. They're not going to re-amend the Genius Act directly, from what I understand. Okay, because it's already been passed into law. After 400 million splurge, Ethereum Treasury eyes shock buyback amid concerns. Yeah. Okay, so they're getting a little bit more inflows now. Anything else, guys? Anything else? I don't like to miss anything. Let's see what we got here on Daily Coin. Let's refresh Daily Coin. Grayscale puts off Avalanche ETF as well. That's going to be... It's going to be a flood of ETF for most of the big L1s, guys. That's what I'm saying. I just don't know if we're going to get a bear market like the previous bear markets. I don't think the opportunities are going to be as lush as they were in the previous years, previous cycles. Now that the institutions are getting in and all the ETFs are going to be available, there's more money that can be flown into those via traditional means, which weren't there before. And I think that if you're not picking up a little bit of some of your favorite L1s before the end of the year, it might kick you in the end. I don't know. That's what I'm starting to feel right now, as we get every single major L1 and ETF by the end of the year. It's going to be insane, guys. It's going to be insane. All right. What else we have here? Nasdaq listed files for 174% as firm launch bid for the largest Solana treasury on the market. We can take a look at that. We're just refreshing here. Unknown Bitcoin OG sells coins to buy $806 million of Ethereum. Jesus, guys. I mean, every day, more Ethereum, more Bitcoin, more Ethereum, more Bitcoin, more Solana, more XRP. All these treasury companies. It's crazy. BlackRock tells investors to begin trimming positions and allocate more capital to hedge funds. Damn, that just came out too. Billionaire Tim Draper predicts a wave of smaller crypto projects will be ported over to Bitcoin in the major trade. I think I have a clip of him saying that on the Real News on Twitter when we get to that segment. Let's finish up with these 2 or 3 articles. I'm just going to briefly go over them because we're going into overtime already. It's already past 9. All right. Shares of Sharp Technology Incorporated, STSS, are soaring after the firm announced a new Solana treasury plan. The Nasdaq listed medical device and pharmaceutical packaging company says that it will raise more than $400 million through a private placement and a cumulative Solana on its balance sheet. All right, so yeah, they're buying up more Solana. Upon closing, the company intends to use net proceeds from the offering primarily to fund the acquisition of Solana in the open market and the establishment of the company's sole treasury operation, as well as for working capital and general corporate purposes. The firm also signed a non-binding letter of intent with Solana Foundation to buy 50 million of Solana at a 15% discount based on the 30-day weighted average price. I wonder if any of that's coming from the FTX. I don't see any of that in here. Because they had a shit ton of Solana that they were not allowed to sell off directly. And they had to make some sort of side deal arrangements. It's probably all gone by now. People are afraid of that crashing the market because of how much it was that FTX held. And they had... I think they had 5 years to sell it or something like that from the collapse. BlackRock tells investors to begin trimming positions to allocate more capital to hedge fund report. BlackRock Investment Institute is reportedly advising institutional investors to increase their allocations to hedge funds by up to 5% points above the pre-2020 levels. According to a report by Financial Times, they call it increased exposure represents the largest of the institute has ever recommended. To fund the additional head of the fund exposure, BlackRock suggests trimming positions in developed market, government bonds, and equities. Ooh, yes. Let's go. I love the doom, guys. I love it. And Yes, yeah, Larry Fink's been pushing this for a while now. He's said it many times. He said the quiet part out loud. And of course, he calls it a flight to quality. But what he means is it's a flight to safety. That's what he says. A flight to safety. No, flight quality. Yeah, same thing. Potato. Yeah, while continuing to maintain the existing exposure to private markets, he's calling it for everyone to trim on their government, hedge fund positions, government bonds, and everything else. Within the huge hedge space, allocation varies considerably. European pension funds hold around 4%, while the U.S. wealth managers hold as much as 17% in hedge funds. According to Prequint data cited by BlackRock, Vivek Paul, a global head of portfolio research at BlackRock Investment Institute, noted that today's context, active management could do better. Oh, damn. Making macro and market neutral hedge fund strategies particularly suitable. In a new interview with CNBC, Rick Ryder, the asset manager's giant chief investment officer of global fixed income, says that several factors make the current market favorable for investors. It doesn't mean necessarily everything's going up, but there's also a couple things at play here, are pretty extraordinary. First of all, technicals equities are crazy. The amount of cash in the sidelines, the amount of paybacks, that's what he's been saying forever. Fink's been saying this for 2 years. He's been saying there's $37 trillion on the sidelines waiting to get in on, of course, these markets. And we're talking about that right here. Equities are crazy. The amount of cash on the sidelines, the amount of buybacks relative to the IPO initial public offering calendar, i.e. the demand versus supply, is pretty extraordinary. I looked at the 2024, and if you strip out the Tesla, the obvious reasons, the Mag 7 year-on-year growth is like 54%. And then you take over the other side of it, you have fixed income. I think Fed cuts rates, and then until then, you got lower yields. You can create a portfolio of 6.5 to 7% yield, and that's pretty good. I would throw out at least one thing out: the volatility of your own equities. Don't have to take a downside risk. There's a pretty good environment, says team at BlackRock. All right, so any interesting, of course, for them to, again, be spilling more over of the doom, out of the doom. Oh, geez. There's nothing really over there at Bitcoin Magazine. As usual, let's go do some doom scrolling over on Twitter, guys. Let's do some doom scrolling on Twitter. All right, let's get one more time. Let's get back into the... Oh, geez. Trump says that he's going to reduce drug prices to 1,500%. Jesus, 1,500%. That's insanity. We'll see if we get that. That's like drug prices in India. 1,500%. Let me scroll up real quick and catch back with the chat real quick here. Oh my gosh. Waiting for fresh fiat, says Greased Up Nebs guy. Doge has unlimited supply. That's crazy. There's a lot of coins with unlimited supply, Nebs. That's why you got to do your research. I don't get the ETH stuff. It has a limited supply, 100% ETH. Ben, it does. It does. But it's got a burn rate. It's decentralized. I mean, there's some positives to it. Obviously, it's the internet computer, right? It's the internet computer. It's like the thing everything else is built on. Yeah, I mean, it's ETH. Waiting for the fresh fiat to hit the bank any day now, says Milk Money. I hope so, my man. I just took out enough to pay my bills on the last big run up, and then I'm out. I'm still down. So little DCAs for me from here on out, personally. Better than I milk people for money. Nebs, of course you would do that. Oh my God, Gamma still got you working on the streets. Shit. God damn it. Oh my God, Nebs. Yeah, so finally home and back on my throne, says Jake the Snake. Happy that you're home on your throne. And I hope you have plenty of toilet paper, my guy. Ben Lawrence, I think many people make good soap. My God. Oh, yes, Ben. Soap on a rope. That's always fun. Brave Harvey Freedom says, I also bought ETA. Been swinging on my ETH, selling near all-time high, 4,777. Then brought back in a 4,300-ish, and then building on the ETH gas fees so far, made 60% more than the past 1.5 weeks. By doing that, yes, you have. Just make sure you watch your averages, and of course, how much you are, you're going to be at a loss for your taxes, right? Just keep that in mind too. The more you're in and out, the grand scheme of things, all those, of course, will be tax at the end of the year. Jake the Snake says, Milk Money and the Alpha, if only Otaku-san would stop yapping and read it. I can't. What did Milk Money say? I missed it. Did I miss it? I can't. Oh, Jesus. I'm not sure what I missed. I missed something from Milk Money. Oh, man. Oh man, I missed the Gamma Goddess too. Yes, tomorrow was the day I DCA. I'm happy that you have the day to DCA, Gamma. Hopefully it's a good day for you tomorrow. Mondays are usually my favorite day to DCA. It's too late. It's too late for me. Let's see. Lisa Cook, Fed government got fired. Damn, there it is. Boom. Let's go. Hell yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Holy shit. That's crazy. That means they're going to get someone in there quick. They have about a week or two, right? A week or two. That's some good news, Milk Money. Let's dive into that. Let's dive into that. I'm sure if we scroll around and doom scroll over on X, we'll find it. When did he do it? Did you say? I'm excited by it. I missed it. Did you say what time? Did he just do it? Like right now? Her jeans had juicy written on the butt. What the hell?
I'd buy that
Oh
for
my
$1.
god. Oh no, I didn't mean to hit that one. Oh my god, guys, this is crazy. Oh yes, yes. Oh my gosh, I gotta scroll back up and catch up with you guys. Give a guy a mask with lights, and it goes to his. Oh my god, Ben. Holy shit. Yeah, give a man a wrench and he all goes to his head too, huh? Oh my god. You guys are hilarious. I love you. I prefer the nature remedies, clearing the mind, says Grease Up Nips, guys. Ben said he wants the chaos, fire, and smoke. Ben says I start working around 4 a.m. and wrap up around 5 p.m. So the gym is strolling around in the gym. I have to clear my head after that. Yeah, everyone's always wondering why you're so like eccentric. I'm gonna say it nicely, eccentric here in the chat versus on the lives and stuff we normally do. You make that comment a lot. I hear it a lot, and I always have to tell him, yeah, he just wants a way to escape, and this is a way for Ben to escape. Right, let's see what we have here. Ben, Mom put you on timeout. Says Gamma. Oh, Jesus. Yes, and her jeans have that written on her butt. But also, again, it's one of those things like your mom always tells you. Do as I say, not as I do, right? Jeez. He said Fed governor fired. Yes, he did say that, Jake. I'm excited to hear that. Yeah, Beast Mode says, I started the cycle on Jasmine Maxi, ended up over-diversified beyond reason. Too emotionless to be scared. 100% BB. Let's go. Beast Mode. Let's go. Oh, yep. 100% there, my man. Yeah, SCOTUS suggested Trump couldn't fire Fed appointees. This will be interesting. Maybe he can't fire the chair, but he can fire the appointee. He shouldn't be able to. I don't think he fired her. He probably got her resigned. Because he was pushing her for her to resign, and it was probably a better interest for her to quit, especially if she was tied up in the litigations that they had her on. From what I understand, they had her on not paying her taxes properly from a personal property a rental property that she had marked as personal, and so she was making money off that property, from what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong, Spence. I think you know about that more than I would. Yes, I'm eccentric. Yes, Ben. Have you looked at the chat? All right, there's a lot of eccentric people in the chat. 100%. That's why they're here. Because they're also following in a very eccentric masked man. God, 100%. Yeah, Ben can never escape. We have him here in the degen cycle now, says Spence. None of us are here now. Yeah, oh Jesus. I only buy memes, so many emotions can be very scared. Oh my God, Jake. I hope not. I hope you're kidding. I've always been a degen, says Ben. Quinn says, oh man, Quinn, how you doing? Chad? Chatty Chatterson. Jesus. How's it going, Quinn? You're all normies. Just because you invest in crypto doesn't make you a non-normie. Oh, come on, Quinn. Don't be like that. Oh, jeez. Quinn was Wars 3. The quest returns for dinner. He's coming to show for more. Jesus, I'm serious. My hooks only hold memes. Oh my God, Jake. Yeah. He's coming back to grift some more. Yes. Oh my God. All right, right. Let's get back to some doom scrolling, shall we? Let's get back to some doom scrolling. Standing under the starship, that's Elon Musk, and of course his impressive space shuttle. I've seen the future. It's orange, says Michael Saylor. Yes. Bitcoin just dropped below 109K, down from 13% last. It's going to zero, says Peter Schiff. It's going to zero. A decline is about to be 75K is in the play. Oh my God. And because he's calling for a MicroStrategy to go about unsolvent. And they won't. They won't. Sell now and buy back lower. They'll buy even more. they'll borrow more and they'll buy even more. Sailor said in the past, it does not matter. And I think at one point, it might be a little higher now than it was before, but at the beginning of the year, I believe he mentioned something around 35,000. You'd have to go down that low for them to still hurt. And even then, they'd still be buying it. So they just bring their average a lot lower, so anyway, breaking. President Trump just fired Fed Governor Lisa Cook. Here we go. This is, of course, going back to what Milk Money was saying. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Getting more, pro-Fed rate cut seats in there. Yeah. Basically, I didn't want to say more red. Look at more red. It's supposed to be a bipartisan group. It's not even a government entity. It's a third party. Anyway, so nothing happened to those who refused to take the COVID-19 vaccine. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you guys? You guys fine? I can't. I just didn't get a free French fry or a McDonald's hamburger. That's it. All right. Japan's prime minister just said that Bitcoin and crypto is once a century opportunity. Let's go, guys. The PM of freaking Japan. Damn. Liking and sharing that one. Hell yes. President Trump just fired, Governor Lisa Cook, 100%. I just can't believe that. That's once in a century opportunity. Once in a century. Ichiban. Numero one. Number one. Ichiban. How did we get here? A modern history of fiat money. Jesus.
Or other reserves.
Taking away all the gold, sending people home, and then burning the money in the streets, and then it's just Bitcoin. I love it. Oh my God. Israel strikes medical workers responding to federal to earlier strike. Oh my God. Damn, guys. Oh jeez. So yeah. So I shared that this morning that Israel was still attacking. Was it the capital of Yemen? I think, right? I forget. They're still at war with everyone over there. Israel strikes a medical worker responsible to strike at the Nasser hospital in Gaza. I didn't even know about the one that happened in Gaza. So now they're taking out their medical workers. Oh my gosh. That's terrible, guys. Oh man. Okay. This one's cool. How Bitcoin will demonetize real estate. I feel some kind of way after that. The crypto OGs are bullish. This is Caesar the Great, and the tourists are bearish. Experience versus emotion. Who wins? Of course, it's always experience. 100% agree with Caesar there. That's hard to disagree with that one there. Being in the cycle as long as I have, I've seen it all. Why is Bitcoin moving up so slowly this cycle? So slowly. That's what I've been saying. If you look at the rainbow chart, it's so slowly. We're at the beginning, basically. Still, we're at the buy zone again. Just an S hair away from the fire sale. Fire sale is currently at $86,000. It's about $20,000, $23,000, give or take, from where we're at right now. All right. So anyway, Trump fires for a governor, voting for a member. Voting member in case of Cook. CZ, some sentence of Bitcoin's easy, just don't panic sell. HODL, 100%. Why would someone dump a load of Bitcoin on Sunday rather than waiting for tomorrow? Explain. Liquidity. Happy is going down, happy is going up. 100%. That's exactly me. That's exactly me. All the time. I don't care. Precise laser tracking in space, 4,000 kilometers, 2,500 miles distance while moving. Whoa, that's crazy. Elon Musk. Damn. I heard too that the old space station is going to get decommissioned soon. They're going to have to build a new one. And it's like, it's hit its expiration date. Oh, jeez. Crypto guys 24 hours ago. Crypto guys now. Yeah. I love these memes tonight, guys. Oh my god. Yep, that's definitely everyone in the chat tonight. After all the lube, man, it doesn't matter. You feel it. You feel it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's get back to Yemen this weekend. I was gonna say I smell. Oh boy, great stuff. Yeah, you're right when you're right, and you're always right. I gotta add that, man. That's one of my favorite quotes from Spaceballs. When moon?
Soon.
Oh, jeez. If I'm a normie, then you're what? No, great Nebs. You're the one on the street, man. You're the one on the street. You kind of got that backwards. All right. Read it out loud and proud, Otaku. I mostly did them. I did most of it. Willy Woo with a water is wet analysis. Willy Woo. Yeah, I did skip over. Did I skip over Willy Woo? I did. Yeah. Why is Bitcoin moving so slowly? Oh yeah, I did. I did read that one. Yeah. Yeah. Is there a movement to save telescope? Chandler. Only telescope I care about is the telescope Chad. Oh my god. Oh jeez, guys. Yeah, why does Easy look like a tiny face? He's Asian. Like, I don't know. Jeez, what the hell? What kind of question is that? Jeez. Him and Charlie Kirk look the same but different race. What? What the heck, Jake? I have never once looked at CZ and said that looks like Charlie Cook. All right, what the hell? Kirk. No, I never thought that. Never once thought that. I never ever in my mind I never ever like pictured him even saying the words. Prove me wrong. All right, anyway. What else we got, guys? Let's get into the normies now. Let's get into the normies, see what they're looking up tonight. Andrea Prete. Let's recycle this. Yeah, let's reload this. See what's going on now. Okay, it's about the same. Andrea Prete, I don't know what the hell this is. Venus Williams' husband? I don't know what the hell that is. Love Island's Season 7 reunion. Okay, the normies searching, of course, normie things. Normies typically only search for 3 things, guys. If this is the first time you're catching us doing this segment, they search for usually 3 things. It's literally all the time. Celebrities, video games, and sports. And we grade them on a traditional grade level, grade scale A through F, and grade them against what they're looking at, pertaining somewhat to our space. Usually they get an F. Let's see what they're going to get today. It's probably going to be an F. Spoilers. Newcastle versus Liverpool, University of Arkansas, Northwest, Haboob. Storm warning, a dust storm. Haboob. Red Sox versus Orioles. Amari Cooper, Phillies versus Mets. Jacoby Myers, Lisa Cook. Boom. I'll give him a little credit for that one. Nationals versus Yankees. Aces versus Skies. Sun versus Liberties. Diamondbacks versus Brewers. What is cashless bail? That came out today too. I think Trump signed that into law today, didn't he? Yeah, executive order, cashless bail. Cashless bail. Oh yeah, and the flag burning thing. Yeah, you can't burn flags now. It's illegal for 2 years, something like that. Until the end of his cycle or his presidency, I think. Jake the Snake coming in with a $2 super chat saying it's free real estate in Haboob. Oh my god, dude, you're crazy. You're crazy. Kenny Pickett, Brave versus Marlins, Snoop Dogg trending still, really. He was a big proponent in crypto last cycle. I don't really hear much of his ventures this cycle. There's a couple, but nothing like out there the normies really getting into right now. Dan Skipper, Torino, Madison Keys, Medev versus Bonzi, Pirates versus Cardinals, sports, normies love their sports, and that's it. I'm going to give them a F+. I'll be nice. F. Nah, they did cashless bail, and they did Lisa Cook. I'll give them an F+. I'm gonna give them more than that. God, there's 20, top 20, and they got 2 out of 20. That's a 10%. That's still an F. In any grade school class, that's still an F. Oh jeez. All right, let's see what else we got, guys. Interest over time. Let's see what we got here for Bitcoin. Any interest with the normies today? The past 7 days. Let's see what we got. And there's a little bit of a peak there. Of course, the beginning of the morning as Bitcoin was about ready to collapse. This, of course, comes at 6 a.m., so I don't know if we want to give this to America. Don't think the normies really look at this. This is also, again, other countries also particularly looking at the market open analysis. Market open there has a little bit of more of an interesting indicator there, sitting at 79. We haven't seen a 79 in the market open in a while. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Like yesterday, or the last open we had was what, the 22nd, right? Was Friday the 22nd? And that was probably the biggest one with Powell. Was it 23rd, 22nd? Yeah, it was the 22nd. And you can see here, right around 9 o'clock, even with Powell speaking, the market open on 9 o'clock was only a 51 on Google Trends. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. 79. So they're at least paying attention, at least a little bit worried about where Bitcoin's going. Not so much excited about the highs, because even the last all-time high was very kind of lackluster in terms of search history on Google. All right, and then I did want to point this out too. Over the weekend, we did get a peak in crypto searches, just in general, crypto. This happened on the 25th, 79. That was this morning, and then boom, over the weekend, the 24th. Let's go back. We got to go back further, 7 days. Here we go. 23rd right there. So that was Saturday. 100 on Saturday. 100. We never see hundreds on anything. That's crazy. Hardly ever. We did see one time on XRP and maybe 4 or 5 times on Bitcoin ever this year. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Normies are maybe getting into crypto now. Maybe you're starting to take a look at it, or at least looking over the weekend. That's bullish. Okay, so again, I might keep that one up. I do want to kind of keep track of this. So let's look at the last 90 days real quick too while we're in here. Look at this. My God, this is nothing in comparison to where we were back in July. Holy crap. Yeah, that's insane. Wow. This whole year. Oh my God, let's go back a whole year then. 12 months. Biggest month was July and January, of course. And we still haven't gotten back to all-time highs for most crypto assets in January, where they were in their January highs. It's still very, very lackluster so far. We have to be getting a big bull run here soon. Altcoin season coming. It's coming. All right, guys, let's get back into the charts, see what's going on. Hopefully you guys are okay.
So just chill out.
God.
You know, drink a 7-Up.
Yeah.
Eat a moon pie. Quit murdering people.
Yeah, don't do that. All right. Let's get back to it, guys. Again, thanks for all the cool artwork, Ben and Danny. It's so cool. Oh, jeez. I love how Vegeta's like checking Master Chief's like, so that's how you use this gun? Like, that's how you use this thing? Yeah, because Sand Warriors, they just, they just fight with their hands. All right, guys, let's see what we got tonight. We're going to, of course, go full circle, going back into the charts with Bitcoin. And, we got to clean up the chart, too, because, oh, my gosh. This is a mess. And my computer can barely handle it now. I'm, like, crashing with all the indicators on the chart now. I had to clean up all the other support zones and everything, too. I got rid of them. Let's get rid of most of these. I do want to, of course, keep some of these up because these are no. Oh, I must have altered that. That sucks. That's one of my originals. Okay, there we go. I'll just change that to 9. There we go. All right, so once that loads, yeah. So if this is the first time you guys are catching me, I do, of course, Crypto Chaos Magic in the last segment of my show. As of course we look into all the probabilities and consult the chaos. And we in the bones, and we of course predict where Bitcoin is likely to go. It's not looking very good here recently. It's been acting really weird. We used to have a 97%. Come on, grab all these, damn it. We used to have a 97% accuracy when it comes to predicting where Bitcoin was going to go. Now we're down to something like 96, 95, because we've been off now for like 3-4 days, the last 2 weeks. We used to have it every single day, and it's becoming less and less apparent where Bitcoin is likely to go. We're getting a lot more Black Swan-like events, like what we saw this weekend, like we saw 2 weeks ago with the PPI, and what we saw 4 weeks ago with the the jobs numbers report being completely faltered. I mean, like, it's crazy. All these, and then of course we had Ukraine and that whole show with Putin and all of these black swans. No one's predicted them. They're not huge. They're just markets overreacting to nonsense, is what that is. Oh yeah. So and also, guys, outside of all that stuff going on, Gamma Goddess, your prediction's up. Your prediction's up, $130,000. You want me to change this for a different day? It's not gonna happen. I would love for it to happen tonight. Send us out of this loop, but it doesn't look like we're gonna go that way. All right, I'm trying to get the price back up. There we go. 109,700 on Bitcoin currently. This is the lowest we've seen in quite a while, a few months. Jake the Snake coming in with a $2 super chat. Boom! More like black ducks than swans. Yes. That's actually a better analogy. Thanks, Jake. Thank you, Jake, for supporting the channel with the chaos. And of course, we're gonna burn some of that moolah tonight. Oh yeah. Speaking of which. Again, if you guys are new to this, we are going to get into Crypto Chaos Magic. What I'm setting up right now is basically, this is our, what I call ritual sticks. These are the key time frames for all of the volatility in our space. On the other side of the world, on this side of the world, it does not matter. If you follow these three numbers, 9, 12, and 3, you know basically where we're going. If you are following via Eastern Standard Time, we are headed, of course, into the market open. Right now, we are at the market open for Japan. Foreign markets generally around this time frame start to open. And then we have, of course, around midnight, day trading. Day trading starts at usually around 12 to 1 a.m. Doesn't really stop until about 3. And you have the markets kind of closing into the morning for us in the States. We look at this every single day, and we follow, of course, the trends and, of course, the psychology of the markets to basically better predict where Bitcoin is going to go. We used to have a 97%. 97% accuracy rating on the channel, and now we're down to like 95 after last week. So anyway, this is where we are going to get into some Crypto Chaos Magic, where we, of course, make a sacrifice of some money that you guys may have donated tonight. Let's take a look and see who is on the leaderboards tonight. Shout out to the community. Jake the Snake coming in number two. Let's see where everyone else is at. Why can't I not get to the... I can't get to the rankings tonight. Did YouTube broke again? There we go. Ramona coming in number 1 at 500 XP. We got number 2 coming in, Jake, 450. Very, very close, my guy, coming in at 450 XP for number 2. We got Gamma Goddess at 250 XP at number 3. And Greased Up Nebs Guy holding at number 4. Thanks again, guys, for contributing to the chaos tonight. We're going to burn some moolah. Right, so maybe burn another Jackson. I still have that Jackson over there with the knife stabbed through his face. Oh my god. Hey, it worked on Jackson Hole. But yeah, the hundo we burned over the weekend didn't go very far. Yes, let's get going through the chaos altar. I may have to do it over here because last time the camera froze over there. I think it's working right now. Let's go over there and take a look. Let's see. Wow, that will work tonight. Boom. Yes. Let's heading over to the altar now. Here we are. Once again, guys, welcome back to the shrine of Satoshi. Okay, well, it's still working. The shrine of Satoshi. It's upside down now. Oh, the shrine of Satoshi. You can't really see nothing because I lost my cable. Oh, okay. Let me get the camera back. It's a work in progress. There we go. Hopefully it won't fall off again. Okay. The Shrine of Satoshi in all of its glory. And of course, the mess we left last week. I didn't clean it up. Alright, guys, alright. I'm just gonna probably do a traditional burn tonight. And maybe not do anything too crazy. We do still have... we have half a Benny left. And, yeah, we got that Jackson still. Alright, I'm gonna put those aside for now. I don't think we need to get that crazy tonight. Bitcoin needs some help, some support. I'm probably just gonna throw some Onyx on the altar. Maybe put a clear crystal to amplify that, and maybe just a moonstone. Maybe just a moonstone. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. And of course, we're going to idolize the moon. And the first step we're going to do is we're going to light the candle. Yes, if I can find my lighter. Oh, it's on my desk because, yeah. Burn, baby, burn. Last week. Okay, yeah, there we go. Of course, with my Bitcoin pizza lighter, we are going to burn a sacrifice tonight. We are going to burn $1? Can we just burn $1 tonight? I think that's enough, right? That's enough. We can just burn $1. Make a sacrifice to $1 to the altar. Oh, that didn't work really well. All right, maybe not $1. Maybe not $1. Okay, that's a sign. That's a sign. How about a $5? We burn a Lincoln. We burn a Lincoln tonight. There we go. All right. Thanks, Jake the Snake, for contributing to the chaos. And bye-bye, baby boy Lincoln. Oh, God. I guess it would help if I actually aim it right. Jeez. Come on, $6. There we go. There we go. There we go. About $6. It might continue. It might continue. Oh, jeez, guys. Having a lot of fun tonight. There we go. All right, so then the last step is, of course, CRPYPTO on the altar. CRPYPTO. We say our mantra, and we are good to go. Hopefully, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine now. I know the money's burning fine. Oh, God. Oh, God, guys. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. All right. Yeah. We did it.
Suppose you started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
Not about money. It's about...
all right. Wouldn't approve of that, Otaku, says Quint. Oh, of course. You know it's part of the ritual, my guy. We gotta do it. Greased up. Yes, greased up dead guys saying, burn that moolah. Burn it. It's gone. Goodbye, George and a Washington and a Lincoln. I'm trying to help, guys. I'm trying to help it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Ramona coming in with another $5 super chat when I was on the other side of the altar. Thanks again, Ramona. Oh, my gosh. Yes, camera chaos. Greased up nebs, guys. Of course, guys, that's Scufftaku is the best otaku, according to Jake the Snake. Blinded by the light, too. Yeah, I added a little bit more light over there. It might have been a mistake. Yeah, he must be drinking again, tearing up the bunker. Crypto JPEG. Not tonight. I thought about it. I actually did think about it tonight, but I'm trying to be on my best behavior. Tonight is sure chaotic for a Monday. Yes, 100% Jake. Mom takes great pleasure in beating her children at everything from Uno to dice. And now that chat leaderboard. Yes, Ramona now sneaking her way back to number 1. Thanks again, Ramona, for supporting the channel. Yes, I read this. The whales won't waste a clean setup. Liquidity is prime for a late year squeeze, says Gamagonis. Expect fake pullbacks in September and then an October liquidation candle that lights up the entire market. I like that, Grandma. That goes into my my analysis as well. That again, going into September, this is pretty bullish. I'd rather see a down Bitcoin than a positive Bitcoin right now. Why? Because that's less of a portion for the markets to sell off at the end of the options expiry on Friday. I say this every single last Friday of the month, and it works out pretty well every time we're down before the options expiry. There's nothing to liquidate. It's all gone, right? And we just smashed through all of that last week. All of it. The shorts, the longs, everything was reset. And here we are again. Everything started getting built up and then got reset again. So if we continue this to the end of the month, there's going to be a huge move to the upside. Again, you can use the spring analogy. You can use the beach ball underwater analogy. Anything you want. This is what's happening today. Ramona flexes a lot. She asserts her dominance by means of winning. Yes. Yes. You're playing Monopoly with Ramona, and it's just the game called I Win. Jeez, Ramona. Yeah, she got more Instagram contacts at the mall, too, when we were checking out Foot Locker. What the hell? So with that new, my new date is October 28th. Gotcha. Gotcha. I will put you in for that. Thanks, Gamma. Let's update you on the board. Let's see, October 28th. I'm putting it in the prompts now because yeah, TradingView keeps jumping it all over the place and driving me insane. So because it gets stuck in these algorithmic pockets, and then it just kind of automatically assumes it is a day or less more than it was when last time you pulled up the chart. It's weird. Okay, so we're looking at October 28th. That's way over here. Nebs is in. No. Oh yeah, he's still got that. Oh, that's still no. That's I'm thinking of his ETH prediction. Gamma Goddess with her October 28th. That is all the way out here. Holy smokes! I gotta keep going. We got a lot. We got a lot of predictions on the board, guys. Holy crap! And you're right past the Grok one too. That's crazy. Yeah. So Grok predicts, and that's not even in the right position. I'm pretty sure this is. Is it October? I thought it was November prediction for 400,000. That's what Grok was saying. Grok heavy. 4.0. Bitcoin prediction. I want to make sure this is accurate. I want to put it on the board too. I'm updating all these. Forecasting. And again, if you guys didn't catch this, this was an amazing article. Let me see if I can share it real quick before we do our Crypto Chaos magic. Late 2025, 175,000 more reporters are asked the Grok 4 prediction on Bitcoin price of no. What is this one? Late 2026. This is not right. None of these are what I'm pertaining to. XAI introduces Grok 4. Musk predicts Grok will start interviewing. Where'd it go? Do we not have it anymore? Could reach 400,000 by late 2026. I can't find the exact article. It just keeps pulling up the news I don't want to see, or AI generating nonsense I don't want to read. Okay, Grok Heavy predicts when Bitcoin could hit. I think it was this one here. Latest news by Azerbaijan. God, the little Pepe, what the hell? Bitcoin to 100. So the interesting thing about this article is it took 20 minutes to produce this this prediction for the Grok Heavy model. If you guys have used AI before, you know that it's pretty impressive for it to actually spend that much time in calculating. But just 21 million coins. It's not giving the exact date on any of these articles. I know I had an exact date before. Predicts a big 150,000 by 2030. What the hell? How I cannot find it. 400K October, or was it November? What was the day? Oh my God. Maybe it just said for October and I threw it in the middle of October. I think that's what I might have done. I don't know. I'm going to stick with it. I'm just going to stick with it. It is what it is. All right. Getting back to the chart. I'm just going to keep that there. I'm just going to add October to it. Let me know in the chat if there's anything else you guys want to add to the predictions. The next one up after what we had tonight is Ramona's $133,000 prediction by September 1st. September 1st, I believe. If I am correct with that. If not, it's the 31st. It might be the 31st. Again, we're getting some weird stuff in between these time frames here. So let me know, Ramona, if you're still here. If you wanted August 31st or the 1st of September. Let me get back in the chat real quick here. Again, guys, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. We're only 150 away. So close to that ultimate goal. It's the first big one, guys. We're excited. We're excited. And, of course, Cody, if Cody's in the chat, we were hitting him up last week. We're going to be giving away a silver wrench charm. A silver wrench charm to anyone who, is in subscribers listings. We're gonna be rolling for that. Yeah, September 1st says Ramona. I gotcha. 100%. Thank you, Ramona, for the $2 super chat. But yeah, we're gonna be rolling for that giveaway. So 1 out of 1,000 people are going to get a silver charm from Yeah, Cody Bakula. Oh, I'm like having brain farts tonight, guys. Jesus. I read this today. The whales won't waste a clean. Okay, yeah, I think I read that one. She asserts her dominance by winning. That's why I don't want to play Monopoly with Ramona. Jesus would approve of that, Otaku. Wouldn't approve of what? He wouldn't. Oh, me burning money? Yes, I think he would actually. I think he would. Oh my God! I'll drink to that, Otaku. Yeah, will you answer the call? Says Jake the Snake. Wait, Jake, are you ready to come on tonight? Is that what you're saying? I don't think I have my my Discord up. But yeah. At some point, Jake is going to join us. One of these days. I was going to give him as much time as he needed. I didn't know if he was going to get on tonight though. Let's see. I don't see nothing, so I'm not sure if that's what you're pertaining to there. Let's see what we got back here. I am behind the chat, guys. What about me? We could get naked in the moonlight with a Bruder Skyfing. What the hell is that? Nebs, you crazy bastard. No homo. Yeah. Oh, okay. That makes it better. Yeah. No. No, what the hell? Quint, I think Neb wants to kiss you, Otaku. I think so. I don't know what's going on there, man. Yeah, stop pushing Gamma. I am the captain now, says Ben. Oh, Jesus. I am now bearish on drinking too, says Jake. Oh, my God. Bitcoin at 133K on October 18th, says Greased Up Neb Guy. We'll add you over there as well. All right, guys. At some point, we'll get to price predictions. I'm just bouncing around with you. Look how I can hardly even scroll this back now, guys. I really gotta clean up my computer. This is crazy. It's getting bad. All right, so Ramona was on the 1st, so that is on September 1st, so I don't forget. So that is still a little ways out. Let's put that over here with the rest of the fire. Okay, make sure that's in the right spot because it jumps. Yeah, September 1st. Okay, we're good. Right, and then Nebs. Nebs was wanted to move his 133,000 by October 18th. I think I might still have one of you on the board. Yeah, I got you one here. Look at this one. September 8th for 155. You want to go back that much? Holy shnikes, my man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me know, Nebs, because that's a huge contradiction. Huge contradiction. From 155 in 2 weeks. No, not even. A week and a half to now we're bearish. It's prolonged. I love you, Neb. You crazy bastard. Now we're going to move that out here. Oh, we're bearish now. Oh, my God, dude. You're funny. Okay, so we're going into October. Oh, geez. October 13th for Nebs. 133,000. That's pretty bearish, man. Grox has got you beat on that. 130. Oh, Jesus. On the 13th. So right about here. Put you down for that. The 13th, October, and 133. 133. Damn, that's bearish. Damn, that's bearish. I'm still calling for 130 breakout next month. I think it's there. I think we've had the orders in the books for a while now. 140,000 is already set up as well. All we need is one big push through whenever they let us do it, or a big unicorn-like event occurs. We're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit that 130. Okay, so what we have here, Labor Day on the market, so not open till Tuesday. Oh, damn. Do you want to move that, Ramona? You want to move that to the 2nd? Because, yeah, that is the 1st a Tuesday? Is the 1st a Tuesday? It's a Labor Day. Oh my God, my calendar won't even open anymore. So I gotta, yeah, the 2nd's a Tuesday. You want it to be the 2nd now? What the hell, greased up net date? Oh jeez. Okay, so yeah, no on performing rituals. Performing rituals. Come on, Quint. I'm not doing it in a malicious way. I'm not demanding anything. I'm only suggesting to the universe. We're gonna lose the magic if I draw this out too long. That's probably happening too. Okay. All right, but I'll be ready soon, says Jake the Snake. Okay, gotcha. That's not what you meant, but you'll be ready soon. 100% understand. Gotcha. Yeah, no, we're better. It says Grease Up Nev guys prolonged. I was happy and now we're sad. We're bipolar. What? I think that's just you, Nebs. I think you're the only one bipolar right now. Oh, Jesus, that's crazy. That's the 18th. Really, the 18th now. Crazy freaking bastard. I love you, Nebs. I can't. Oh my God. Only you, my man. Only you. 18th. You are. Holy shit. Yes, it's prolonged. I was happy, now we're sad. We're bipolar. 18th. Okay. Cliff, yes, Cliff saying, I think it were the only days that the Senate is in session is where we could move the Clarity Act forward before November. Looks like they might be in the last couple of weeks of October, been quiet on the Clarity Act. Yeah, they're coming back to work on that next month. So they've been gone this whole month, majority of them. So yeah, they're gonna be back in, and it's gonna be in session. I'm not sure when the exact date is on that. But yeah, the Clarity Act is still scheduled to be done by Thanksgiving. Before Thanksgiving is what, yeah. September 1st is overseas are open, says Ramona, so she don't care. She's leading it on the 1st. Let's go, Ramona. Thank you again for the $2 super chat, Ramona. Thank you again for contributing to the chaos. Yes, so yeah, I 100% agree with you on that, Cliff. I'm going to look up that real quick, just so we can double check on those dates. Or if you guys know it, just throw it in the chat. Was it Senate in session? Because they already got it passed in Congress, so you got to get it through Senate. When return September. Oh my God. So they're coming back on the 2nd, but then they're going to be in recess again, the 22nd to the 26th, following for another recessionary period for the November 7th. Yeah, longer recess from November 17th to the 21st before December. They're running out of time. We're running out of time. Do they even work? Not enough. We probably just need to pay them a little more and give them full-time roles, because most of these senators have their own companies and whatever going back at home. 132,000 by September 2nd. Price is Right rules. Oh my God. You just won up, Ramona. Oh my God. I don't know if that's going to work in your favor, though. I'm honestly not that bullish, to be honest. Not that. I mean, well, she has a general rip. No, she has 133. Damn, you guys are bullish. You guys are more bullish than me. I got. All right. Let's see. So the 2nd, 132. Oh my God. The day after. Oh jeez. I can't. Oh Jesus, you are crazy, man. Okay, yes, Jake the Snake. All right, thanks for getting on the board again, Jake. There you are. Should be loading soon. Man, it's just taking forever to load. There we go. September 2nd. Oh my God, it's an MD, medical doctor. What? Second. Boom. All right, we're good. And yeah, you're off on these dates though. Holy crap. There we go. Oh my God. You guys are ridiculous. It's getting tight on time. Yeah, it is on time, not price action. Look at this. We're still down there. We're still hanging out down here on price action. Let's see what Ethereum's doing right now. Bitcoin's trying to figure out if it wants to hit below 109 or return back to 110. Foreign markets typically right now would be buying it if it weren't for the negative sentiment in the market. So we had a decent wick right here too. This is on the 15-minute, so it's not too crazy. Let's look at the 30-minute. It's okay. 1 hour, it's a little shaky. 4 hours, you got nothing. You got no legs on the 4 hour. So yeah, still a little early on whether Bitcoin is going to move or not from this level. Yeah, so we got Ethereum sitting at 4,422. Down now from about $400, $530 from its all-time high. It looks like it wants to rebound here as well. Same exact thing on the chart from Bitcoin. I'm sure a lot of these coins are looking exactly the same as well. Look at that, guys. Every coin exactly suffering the same fate as Bitcoin. So yeah, Bitcoin's definitely holding up the market right now. You can definitely tell sentiment is following every coin. Every single coin is the same exact pattern. This is hopefully not ending with a big gap bounce tonight. All right, let's get back into Bitcoin and see where price is going for Bitcoin tonight. I'll give you guys, of course, the baseline, the bear case, the bull case scenario, of course, the super bull and the super bear case scenarios. As always, let's get into it. I gotta get some more juju, guys. I don't know, CRPYPTO. I don't know what else to do. I feel like I've been a little too far away from the altar to get the magic to rub off of me. All right, let's get going. Here we go, guys, into tonight, into tomorrow morning. Where are we headed for Bitcoin price action tonight? Boom! Oh, boy. Let's take a look at Kim of the Waste line real quick to see where the charts are looking. Looking a little bullish right now. Bull's got a little bit of legs there. And then we got Cliff coming in with a $10 super chat right out of the gate. The energy is here! Thank you, Cliff. Thank you, Cliff, for that $10 super chat. Money me now. Give me your energy. God. Thanks again, guys. Jake the Snake also coming in with another $2 super chat. Take your shill pills to get your schizo back. Yes. I'll take a pill. Okay. I'll get this, guys. I'll be like Popeye the Stiller Man. I'll pop one of these. I'll be fine. Of course, guys, if you haven't taken your orange pill today, please do so. Yes, 1 pill a day keeps the FOMO away. Or in this case, the FUD at bay. All right. I'm going to take 2. I just dropped 2 on my desk. All right. They're great. They're wonderful. And they're pop full of orange goodness. For those who catch that reference. All right. So take your show pills 100%. Thank you again, guys, for contributing to the chaos tonight. Let's go. I got it. I'm ready. Let's go. Screw Kimbo. Let's do this. All right. So, if I can get this to load, there we go. I think it's done chopping around there. All right. So we're gonna do our baseline target first, of course. Baseline. It's gonna look green at first, though. So hopefully we can do this baseline target back to $110,000 recovery right around 1 o'clock. Maybe we see a retracement back to 111.9. I don't know if we're gonna get pretty much to 112. We're gonna see probably rejection right around the close, and then a bounce down, and we're pretty much gonna be exactly where we were when we started. It's gonna be our baseline target tonight. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wonderful. Just a little bit of sideways action as the markets don't know what the hell to do, apparently. That's our baseline target. Then, of course, we got our bear case scenario. Bear case scenario sends us down to Pound Town. Not looking good, guys. Like I was talking about earlier, or likely if we cannot hold this, we're going to hit 108. And we were there for quite a while, like I mentioned. You guys who were here before, back in May, June, you know what I'm talking about. We lived through it for weeks and months between 103 and 108. It was not fun, and I would not like to see that happen again. But if we can't reclaim 110 tonight, that's where we're probably going. So let's see if we can do something like this. Oh my gosh, bear case scenario. Oh my gosh, I gotta zoom in. I can't. It's just so choppy. You guys can see it. It's just like so hard to even scroll in. I can't even move it. It's bad. It's getting bad. I don't have anything really running on my computer. That's too crazy. Come on. There we go. It's starting to move now. There we go. That's better. All right. Sorry about that, guys. It's just getting crazy. Also, too, these are way too elongated. I had these set up higher for the the overnight streams. Oh my gosh, really? There we go. Just trying to get things to stop looking so wonky. There we go. That looks good. All right, so yeah, bear case scenario for Bitcoin. We can't keep 110. We fall. We go down to 108. That's not that far away. Hopefully we land at 107.9 and just recover from there. That will be our bear case scenario tonight. It could get worse. It could get a lot worse. 103, like Spence said. You know what? I might want to give it some room. 103, guys. That's going to be it. In the best case scenario, we hit 108, 107.9. Worst case scenario, we go down to 103. This is insane free fall. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. But it's on the board. We're suggesting everything we can to the universe. All right. Again, if we suggest them very negative outcomes, then more than likely we'll get neutral or bullish outcomes. That's the way my brain works. Oh, geez. Okay. Then bull case scenario tonight. Man, wouldn't it be nice if we get back to 112 at least? My God, it's not even asking a lot. 112,000 around 12 o'clock. Maybe a retest to 117. I don't know why someone in Japan is buying up all the Bitcoin. I don't know. Oh yeah. What was it? There was a big announcement. This week is, I think, a big crypto convention in Singapore. I think it's happening this week. And I think it's Tuesday. Today is Tuesday in Singapore. I don't know. Maybe, and they had a big announcement too on accumulating Bitcoin. That's coming. It's on the pipeline, so maybe that's what happens overnight. All right, that's our bull case scenario tonight. Hopefully, getting back up to at least 117. I don't know if that's going to happen either, but again, suggesting everything we can possibly to the universe to save us, save us, Jeebus. My God, Michael Saylor, of course, the Jeebus of our space. He already bought though. He already bought. All right, bear case scenario sends us down to the super bear target, which is, of course, the fire sale level of around 186. Well, I always do this. $86,000 Bitcoin, and of course, a run back up. This has never ever happened, but of course, we suggest the universe anyway, so it doesn't. All right, and then of course, we're going to get our super bull case scenario. Man, it is jogging along again. I cannot scroll high enough. There we go. Super Bowl is still somewhere around 100 and I'm gonna do 125. Let's just do slightly higher than the previous all-time high. So 125,000. That's way too out of time. Yeah. It's gonna be somewhere around like 2 a.m. and then a rollover. Yeah, something like this. If that were to ever happen, I'm not calling for this. I don't think it realistically would happen, but it's just suggesting it to the universe because it has happened before 3 times actually this year. We've gotten the Super Bowl target. All right, let's hope for a number 4 because again we are oversold. I think this is the 5th leg down. I think this is the 5th leg down in 2 weeks. So we are over. Let me zoom out. over sold. This is in 1 week. Then we came back up after that, so we can't really count all of this because we climbed all that last week. But in the last 2 weeks, we came up and down in a very glorious fashion. Like, oh my god, just complete. And again, this is not good. Like, if you flip this upside down, this is what some traders like to do. If you flip this upside down, what does it look like? A cup and handle. Where does that go? Not to the upside, to the downside. All right. So, not a good setup right now. Not a good setup. Only thing holding us up is just its fundamentals, really. Number go up technology, and of course fiat printing forever. We have a lot of sentiment that just doesn't change in the universe. I don't know, but if I were the betting man and I were to wake up and just see this, I'd say it's going to go to baseline bear. I'm going to say it's going to go baseline bear, but it's oversold to hell. How much lower can we really go? This is a tough one again, guys. This is a tough one again. I want to say baseline bull just because I know in my hearts and hearts that's where we're going. But eventually, but it's too soon. It's too soon. I don't know. Got all this ridiculous oversold overreaction to nothing in our space. Nothing. I'm just gonna go to baseline bull, guys. I'm just gonna do it again. I know I'm gonna eat those words like I did last week. Screw it. I don't care. I know in my soul is a bull. Even though there ain't that many bulls around anymore. Just bears. What I used to always say, guys, of course, don't forget to hug your bear. Don't forget to hug your bear. There's always a bear out there. Give them a big hug because they need it. All right, so we're starting to get a little bit of a climb out of this hole right now as I'm saying all these positive things. Hopefully we are, somewhat influencing the market a tiny bit. We got at least backed up to 110,000 at the current present moment. Could still roll over at any moment. Of course, anyone who says that they know where the Bitcoin is going to go, they are lying to you. They do not. But we come pretty damn close. we used to anyway. All right. Again, guys, I used to wake up and say, "Oh my God, I just want to be wrong. I want to be so wrong that we're going to be right," because we were right every single day. It got so boring, and now we're starting to be wrong, and it's getting exciting because you don't know what's going to happen. But it's not going in the right direction to be wrong. I'd love to be wrong in this direction, right? This direction. Yeah, more than likely you're probably going to end up right on top or just underneath this baseline target tonight. Unless the foreign markets won up all this dip. This is a huge buying opportunity for the foreign markets. If they have not loaded up on a Bitcoin treasury strategy for their company, for their sovereign nation, for whatever, this is a huge opportunity. Huge opportunity. In the last 24 hours, it's still down 6%. Yeah, 6%. So that's not even 24 hours, is it? No, that's not. This is okay. It's Friday. Yeah. So yeah, from the weekend to now, it's huge. It's a huge opportunity. And this is the second trading day for the foreign markets, down 7.5%, 7.3. They're gonna wait for more. They're gonna wait for more. I don't know. All right, guys. So that's all I got for you tonight. I'm still calling baseline bear. I mean, baseline bull. Damn it. I'm going to do this again. Baseline bull. I'm going to be wrong, probably. But at some point, we have to bounce back. This is ridiculous. All right. Yes, my computer can't compute, says Jake the Snake. 100% can't compute. That's why we got to do the things. We got to do all the things, of course, to make the computers better. Thanks again, guys, for being so supportive tonight. Of course, Jake the Snake, Ramona, and Cliff. Numero 1, 2, and 3. Thanks again, Ramona, Jake, yes, Cliff, and Gamagata is coming in number 4 now, pushing greased up Neb's guy into number 5. Thanks again for playing, guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I couldn't ask for a better audience. You guys in the community is so strong. I love you. All the wrenches out there. All the wrenches is insane. I love it. Every single day I get on the channel, I'm just like... It's so chaotic. No one else is doing it. I've never seen anyone do that before too. It's so cool. And you guys have so many good ideas. I love bouncing all these great ideas, bouncing off all the time. I'm just gonna melt, guys. I'm just gonna melt. I'm not used to it. I'm still trying to get used to it. But it's really cool that we have this safe place to hang out. And yeah, speak that bull, says Jake. Yes. Speak it into existence. Do I need to sacrifice one of my organs just to make the bull run go? I really don't want to demand anything from the universe, of course. That's how this works, guys. Be careful with the chaos magic. All right, I will head out then, guys. Have a great night. I love you. So hard to leave every single night. It's always fun hanging out with you. But when we start getting these crazy actions, if we ever do get these parabolic moves, we're going to have 24-hour live streams at some point. I hope. I mean, the longest we've went so far was like 11:30 Eastern Standard Time, close to a midnight stream. A couple times in the past 2 weeks. So I know we're slowly gearing up for that. We just have not had that euphoria yet. We haven't had that euphoria yet. So I can't wait for it. I'm waiting for it. And then comes with the Happy Meal toy is, of course... Jake the Snake, yes, promoting the McFreedom's limited time little adult Happy Meal bottle of lube. Oh my god. And with that, guys, I will be seeing you tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Enjoy your night, and maybe get a little lubed up, Nabs. It's fine. Yeah. Just stay strong, guys. Stay strong. We'll get through it together. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good one, and peace.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money and gold bars. In other words, hold my king. Oh! In other words, let's make history.
Yamaha, you just got here, my man. That's crazy at the very end. Oh my God, what the hell? Oh, that one's for you, my man. It's a little fun rip before I leave today. Oh, and I just threw a guitar on top of another guitar. That's not fun. All right, guys, have a great one. I'll catch you tomorrow morning. And yeah, don't forget to hit the like on the way out. And yeah, I need to show harder every single day. Thanks again, guys, for reminding me. See you in the future, Milk Money. See you in the future. Have a great one, guys. Don't forget to buy some of this dip.
I'd buy that for $1.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, and he's taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.